Okay, guys. Hopefully, everybody will be able to find me. Oh, boy. What a hot mess. Restream is down. So hopefully everybody will pop over onto here, find where I am. Can't believe it. Hey, there you guys are. I am so sorry, guys. So sorry. What an effing hot mess. Good morning, Mystic. Good morning, Pomp. Hopefully everybody will pop in over on this side and we can get things rolling. Almost took me a half hour to get stuff working. Restream is just down. And I had to set up this morning and it was okay, and then when I hit the live it was just dead. And I went to the main site and same thing, nothing. Hey, Sage, good morning. So apparently Restream has shit the bed for the day. I don't know. I'm so over it. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Mystic. Yeah, I put in the chat over there that I was going live from StreamYard this morning because of the screw up. So I have no bells and whistles, no background, no nothing. Bare bones this morning. I just, I like the restream, but this glitching crap is getting to be too much. I got to figure out a way uh, to to pay for StreamYard again. It's so expensive, but I've just got to figure out a way. I've never had these problems before. So hi Pinky, hi, good morning. So yeah, we are just bare naked this morning on the StreamYard. I can't have any of the bells and whistles because I have to pay to access all of that. What's the matter? So yeah, my husband just wanted to know what was going on. So it's yeah, we're having bad weather in this area, so maybe that's the problem. But it really it's just I just get really annoyed when I want something to work and it just it's not working. Oh, thanks, Sage. I could use another couple of cup of coffee. I gotta have this. Yeah, this is gotta heat up. But hopefully everybody, will trickle on through, find us. So thanks for letting everybody know. It is aggravating, but we've got a trail of storms coming through. So apparently that's what's going on because this is ridiculous. It won't load. I've restarted the computer. That didn't work. And then I even went to the main site, tried to log in through there. That wouldn't work at all. So I don't know if it's just a restream issue or it's just because of the bad weather. Bunch of thunderstorms coming through. So it could be a combination of the both. So got most of the pairs done so far, 27 quarts. I still have one box left. My body gave up yesterday. Oh, Sage, oh, yeah, it's a lot of work. But 27 quarts, fantastic. It'll be all worth it. It'll be all worth it. Hey, Steph, thanks for finding us. I know, I think I'm still waiting for everybody else to find their way. I'm ready just to beat my head on a rock. I tried everything. Good morning, Ace. How are you this morning? So we are just doing bare bones on StreamYard until I don't know, until I can figure out something else. Like I said, I like Restream. Hey, Sky, how's it going? I never had these problems with StreamYard. But StreamYard is it's just so much. I can't afford it right now. So I'm just gonna have to deal with the Restream and the garbage, I guess. Oh, that's right. It's Ace's birthday. Happy birthday, Ace. And I said if he showed up, I would sing. I'm not in good voice this morning. So give me a second. Okay, we're going to give it a try. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Face the A's. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Ace. That's the best I can do. Actually, what I'm going to do, guys, is run a quick fill up the cup again, and so we can get this chant on. Just give me a second. Okay, guys, there. Warmed up the cup, ready to roll. Good morning, PM. How is everybody? I'm sorry, guys, for the whole debacle here, which is I'm still I'm still fuming. So hopefully everybody will find out what's going on and find us all here. Let's see. Well, I guess we don't need my magic trick now that she's got the stream going. Oh, I know. Thanks for holding down the fort. I really appreciate it. So yeah, it's like I said, either it's Restream or because I can't even get into the site itself. And like I said, this morning I had it all set up, ready to roll. I went to hit live, nothing, just dead. I'm thinking, oh, come on, are you kidding? So I refreshed it, and then yeah, it went squirrely after that, and that was it. So I says, well, the other alternative is just come on over here and do the stream on here on the freebie with no bells and whistles. I could use the sound effects. Oh boy. But no background, no nothing else. But at least we could still get things going on. Let's see. Yeah, it says, let me see. Yeah, sound effects. We've got Big deal. And there's a few other ones, but hey, it is what it is. YouTube decided to send me 62 notifications 10 minutes ago. Yeah, don't you love it? We pay for all this stuff, and then I get it. Stuff's not perfect. But you're paying for a service, and it doesn't work, and there's always some kind of a glitch, and you start to get really ticked off. Now, a restream, okay, or with the StreamYard, I mean, I've never had these problems with StreamYard. But the thing is, the cost is just too much, way too much. And I was getting just the basic when I was on StreamYard. That's $50 a month. That's why I switched. It kicks the crap out of you. I just can't do it. I'd rather use original YouTube live stream. I've never done that. I've never done that. The YouTube live stream. I have no clue how to set that up as far as having guests on and stuff like that. Through doing it through YouTube. I'll have to look into it, but until then, I just have to hope that Restream decides to work one day. And just do the best that we can with what we've got. So at least it wasn't a total bust. Let's look at they have the stream this morning. It's just the generic brand. Like my friend Omar says, it's free. Yes. There we go. I got a thing with Omar this morning. I noticed now how he's preaching the holy roller attitude. God love him. But then he just posted a video yesterday about going through an abandoned building. Okay. And I didn't watch it, but, pick one or the other, dude. It's either you're not going to be doing that kind of content, or you're going to be going down, the church route. It just, of course he's Omar. He could have both, I guess. And won't be judged. Watch the video on it. Yeah, I'm going to have to check it out and see. I don't know. Oh, you met him twice in 2018. Oh, cool. I think he's generally a halfway decent guy. It's just that, he's an entertainer. So he's got to do what he's got to do. Good morning, Carla. How are you? We've got a hot mess here, Carla, but we're working through it. Let's see, I got a taxi home a few days ago. Asked driver, a local, if he noticed how dumb people had become because telling me a story of recent events about dummies and how he's freaking wrong way. He got lost. Dumb. Oh God. I have Wednesdays off, and then next week, can't wait. I know. It's going to be great. Hey, graduate, good morning. What happened? Oh, Carla, yeah, Restream wasn't working this morning. So here I am in a mad panic, trying to get this thing rolling. So I had to do it on StreamYard on the free one. So we got no goodies, just me and purple background. Lori, he's full of shit. Oh, is he? I think he's funny. I do watch some of his stuff. I think he's funny, like with the farm and stuff. But he's a YouTuber. He's an entertainer. He's a business guy. So he's going to work whatever angle he can to bring in the money. I mean, he's got high overhead. So I get it. The seg uses free StreamYard. Yeah, but the problem was I would go back to using the free StreamYard, but you only get limited hours of streaming. And sometimes, per month. So, I sometimes do 3 hours here on the Brew, and then on Wednesdays I might do 3 hours. So And then if I do anything extra special somewhere else, I would burn that up in no time. So I have to have, the unlimited streaming. I suppose because he doesn't use it much. Yeah. Yeah. See, he's only on once in a while. And so he doesn't burn up the hours like I do. Boy, because that's why I ended up, when I was on StreamYard, I advanced to the upper package because I was running into issues where I was running out of hours. I wonder what happened to the house he was building with the ex-girlfriend. they did finish the house, and him and oh god, I forgot her name. They parted ways. They're still friends. They just realized that it just wasn't. She was a rebound, pretty much, and and they realized that it just wasn't going to work. But her name Tiffany. Yeah, so they're still friends. They still talk. And then he lived in the house. He got the house finished, lived in the house for a while with a cousin. And then he hooked up with the woman that he's engaged to now, that he's known for over 20-something years. So, what happened to your Restream? Restream is not working this morning, Carla. I spent a half hour trying to get it to load and get on there, and it just isn't working. So I don't know if it's just Restream is having an issue today, or we have storms coming through this way. So it could be a combination of both. So I don't know. So yeah, I just mad crazy. Hurry up, set this up, threw it out there. So at least we could get a little bit of a coffee chat in. And of course, we couldn't miss singing happy birthday to Ace. So he got his birthday song, even though it was a little froggy. Sorry, Ace. It's probably due to me swearing at the computer. There was a bit of a swear fest going on here. But see, that's the way I look at it. If one thing doesn't work, try something else. So I couldn't get to work. So guess here we are on something that's working. The saying is, if there's a will, there's a way. And that's the way I do it. If one way don't work, I find another. That's with everything. No matter what goes on in my life, if everything turns to shit, I always try to find another way to turn it into gold, Well, maybe not gold, maybe silver. But I have to pack and get everything ready before Sunday. I know it's coming up. It's coming up, Carla. I procrastinate so bad. No, are you kidding? Carla, you shouldn't do that because then you're in a panic and then you forget stuff. When we go away, I make out two lists. I make a list of the stuff that I need to bring for the house. Like when we go up on the mountain there up to the lake, I make a list for regular stuff, household things that I need to take, and then another list for groceries. And as I'm going through, I check it off. Good morning, Sandra. Good morning. And I make sure, everything is checked off and ready to roll. And even though I do that, I still end up forgetting stuff. But I like to get everything packed and ready to roll. And I just stack it up in the dining room. And then when we're ready to go, we just haul it out to the truck. Oh, I know all the swear words you used. I can tell somewhere you do. Oh yeah, there was a few stuff. Good morning, V team. How are you? Thanks for joining us. So yeah, it's I just, and you're gonna want to make sure you have all your camera equipment and oh yeah, so you got to get on that, Carla. But it's gonna be exciting. All right, guys. I was thinking about messaging you Oh, hey, Bill. How's it going? Good morning. How are you feeling? I hope you're feeling better. All right, a poll, guys. Here we go. I'm going to put it out there. For the Halloween show, you know how I just use the traditional makeup, with the witch's costume. For the Halloween show, do you want me to do scary makeup or just keep my regular puss? Let me know. Let me know. And then I'll just go with that because I was thinking like saying, well, it's Halloween. Maybe I should scare it up a bit as far as the makeup goes. Seeing it's a special occasion and all. Uh, a good thing you did that grass or the leaves yesterday, Bill. Raining. Gonna be raining for like the next 3 days or something in this area. And nothing worse than cutting wet leaves and grass. Totally sucks. So you lucked out. We all lucked out here yesterday. We had great, great weather. I was able to get out. I ended up going to a cemetery where a famous gang was buried here locally. They were called the Loomis Gang, and we went to that cemetery where they were buried. And I did some pictures. I got to go through the pictures today and stuff. Do what you want. Oh, okay. Sage says, "Do what I want." Oh, so creepy. It is Halloween after all. Okay. I finally got an antibiotic yesterday. Thank the good Lord. Yeah, I don't know why they waited so long, Bill. Why did they wait so long? Did you want to come up, Bill? Let me know. I'll send you a link. Probably easier to talk on the live than type it in the chat. We are already getting solid rain. Yeah, we seen it last night on the radar and thinking, oh man, we are going to get pummeled with rain. So that's probably the reason for the crap up with the restream this morning. I don't know. I'm making an excuse for him. Even though it pissed me off. I was so mad. Yeah, see, same thing. Graduate. Yeah, I have rain all week here. Yep, same thing. They should have gave you the antibiotics the when you went to the urgent care, Bill. From day one, it would have been gone by now. Sure, I'll come on. Let me make some coffee first. Okay, okie dokie, sir. That'll be cool. I'll send the link. And of course, it didn't help that I slept like hammered shit. Pretty much, I was left like hammered shit. And I had purposely bought. I had no choice. I had to get. We need a new mattress, and the mattress that I have to have will cost me like $3,000, guys. So guess what? That ain't happening. Screw that. That ain't happening. So I figured, okay, again, thinking outside the box. How can I improve, the support and stuff that I need, and it's something that I can kind of afford. So, I thought, okay, I'll just get one of those memory foam mattress toppers, and then the other mattress topper with the down and stuff on it. So I got two different things, and of course, had to go out and add that to the credit, which I didn't want to, but we're having trouble sleeping. We're not sleeping well. So I go through and get all that stuff, put it on there. I know it's really funny because now I need a step stool to get up onto the bed because it's too high. And it seems to be working, but then again, it's not working. I just can't find my comfort zone. And I know you guys know what I'm talking about. When you You got that little snuggle spot on your bed, and you drift off to La La Land. Well, even though now I've got that new stuff on there, it's helping with my pressure points, but I just can't find the comfort spot yet, and I just keep tossing and turning. So I don't know. Good morning, Leanne. How are you? Yeah, I do, Mystic. I need a new mattress. I can't afford it. The mattress that I have to have, because of my issues with my back and the fibro and stuff, it's $3,000. Who the hell has an extra $3,000, you know, in their back pocket to go out and get a new mattress? So that's what I did. I went and got the other things. I thank God, I have credit with Amazon, so I got it through there. It's really nice stuff, but I just haven't found my comfort spot yet in it. So we'll have to figure it out. But I knew I was going to, because when we first got the mattress that we have, I used to have a step stool to get in it because it was too high up. So now I'm back to that where I got to have a step stool to get into my bed. And it's comfortable, but it's just not, I'm just not there yet. And of course, we've only had it a couple of days, so I guess I have to give it time. Did I say good morning, Pump? Good morning. I wasn't sure if he stuck in there and I didn't see it or what, but good morning. Well, look who's here. It's Sean Bristol, Paranormal Hunters UK. Check them out, guys. I was just joking with Ryan about his blue man suit. Freaking hilarious. I'm going to be having those guys on this week, guys. So be sure to check out that interview. I love having them on. They're so fun. And maybe they'll share the scoop on their latest adventure in Ryan's blue man suit. It looks ridiculous. I told him the first thing, and I don't know why it did, but I was watching as he was putting himself in it and zipping up. And I'm thinking, oh, he's all ready. Now I just pop him in the oven on 350. It looked like he was getting himself ready to be roasted or something. So I just was freaking hilarious. And then he says it didn't even keep him warm. So that's a kick in the ass, ain't it? I told him, I said, just cut the legs open on the inseam, sew it all together, make it just one giant sleeping bag like normal. They come up with these stupid inventions, not for nothing. To keep warm in those situations, you need your body heat. And your skin needs to touch itself to generate that body heat. When you got yourself isolated like you did in that suit, the Pillsbury Doughboy, your body's not, radiating that heat. So, you're going to be freaking cold. Laura, I couldn't do tall bed. I fall on occasion. Pam, I've fallen out. I have to admit it. Because my husband has a problem. He likes to be stuck right up my ass when I'm sleeping. So when I try to turn over, I end up falling off the bed. I've done it a few times. Then I get mad. I get up, bitch at him, shove him over. He kept me awake all night like a wailing banshee snoring. Never heard anything like it. Constipated hippo. Just he had to plug his nose. Or gently lay a pillow over his face. Laura, I'm holding my tongue. Okay. Let it out, Steph. Let it out. Well, see, it's nice because I do have a nightstand. It's right on the side. And so yeah, when I fell out, I usually catch myself on the nightstand. Sean, it won't be lightly. Jeez. Of course, I used to tell my husband that too. If he was snoring, kept me up all night. I said, keep it up. I'll put a bag over your head. I know it's terrible. Hope everyone has a good day. Okay, you too, Carla. Are you taking off on us? Got to go pack. Get that stuff together. And then seeing it's going to be a Halloween show, then I guess I will do some scary makeup. And I just got to, well, all I need to do is actually just come on with no makeup. No. That should be scary enough. I'll have to figure something out. The ashamed bag. Yeah, I'm sorry. It was freaking hilarious. Oh, and then I told him, I says, you each need to get one of those suits and then just like kind of like do like a sumo wrestling type of a thing or so, or run through the woods. I'm sorry. That would be really funny. You guys doing an investigation or running through the woods in those sleeping bags. That would be really funny. Oh, Mystic, you're leaving us so soon. I know I was so late getting this crap rolling that now I'm losing my peoples. I hope you have a good day, Mystic. Keep warm, keep well. Investigations. Yeah. And I can see you guys doing that. I'm sorry. Have a great day, Mystic. We'll miss you. Or you could also make it like if somebody new joins in on an investigation, that's kind of like their initiation. They have to do it in the blue man suit. Then I'm like, where the hell did you find that thing? Because that's something I would actually get my sister as a joke, which would have been great because yesterday was her birthday. I get her something like that. She'd wear it. She's such a goof. He goes, oh, I got it on Amazon. It's like, I said, Amazon sells everything. Oh, we would, Laura. Anything for a laugh. Yeah, I could see you guys doing it. That'd be so funny. I have to go. See you later, Ross. Thanks. Oh, thanks. Please, guys, remember to hit that button. Hit the button. Cheers, happy days, birthday pal. Enjoy your birthday, Ace. Hopefully somebody gets you a nice cake and you do something special. I always tell you, you got to do something special. It's your day. Or like, Steph and I, we celebrate it, because it's a national holiday. It's our month. But always make sure you do something special for yourself. I don't fart. I just whisper in my pants. Sometimes it screams. Oh, yeah. Yeah, graduate. Up for anything, us. I just can't imagine going out with you guys. I would just be pissing myself the whole night. I'm sorry. It'd be hilarious. I woke up with a big bruise and I figured it out that I fell out of bed or sleepwalked into a door. Oh, ouch. Yeah. And then you figure now that I got all like crap on my bed. So it's kind of like, it's about 3 feet off the floor. So falling out is pretty rough. So you're going to end up with something. Hey. Where's my damn cursor? Good morning.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, cool.
Webcam utility.
Yeah, of course, now this is on StreamYard, so let me try to edit my avatar here.
Yeah, had no choice.
Yeah, what happened?
I had it all set up, ready to roll. It was all on screen. I hit go live and nothing. I'm thinking, are you kidding me? So I go, okay, let me refresh it, refresh the page, and then that was it. Wouldn't let
Nice.
me back in. It kept just buffering, and then I kept going. I went to the site itself, and then it said that it's not. This is not available at this time. I'm thinking, oh, you gotta be kidding. I tried everything, wouldn't work. I says, well, I'm gonna have to pop in on StreamYard and do it. Oh, we lost him. Do it generic. So it's the welfare stream, guys. There we go.
Okay. All right. There. All right. Sorry about that.
I'm saying, no, not
Yeah.
here.
I turned off the. All right. At least I got that part figured out. All right. Stupid.
See next year. Laura Sean has invited me to go down there. We'll see what they can handle. Oh man, you guys, you invited Pomp. Oh, may the good Lord be with you. Holy shit. Sage is back to work after a week off. She's got 498 emails. Well, we know what she's doing today. Yeah, Leanne says don't touch the settings. So I'm not touching anything. So it's, I don't know. You got rain over your way, Bill, or has it started over your way?
Yeah, but I'm kind of glad we do though, because the other day we actually lost water pressure on our well.
Oh shit.
Yeah, because we're on well and septic.
Right.
So I was wondering what was going on, and I looked at our water pressure was really low. My daughter said something about it, and I was like, oh, I was like, I didn't really think anything of it because we never like lose water pressure, but since we've like had no like rain recently,
Right.
I was like, oh, so then yeah, so anyways, I looked at my well pump and it was like on 20 psi, which is like really low. So I was like, did my freaking pump fail? It's like a new pump. It's only like
Right.
2 years old. So then I shut it off. I could hear my pump running. I shut it off, and then I realized like the water table is like really low because we have no freaking water around here. So
Yeah. Well, yeah. It's been a dry summer.
yep.
Holy crap! Well, it's a good thing you noticed it before you burned up the pump.
Yeah, that's exactly why I turned it off, and then I like let it. I like turned it off for like 4 hours, and then it's okay now. So I'm just glad that we're getting some rain. Actually,
Well, yeah, we're gonna have rain. I think for like the next 3-4 days.
good.
So, because George was talking about that because George does contracting, and so we're trying to figure out. Right now, they're in the middle of building a house. Oh, it's a summer home. Excuse me for some hoity-toities, and yeah, so they had to actually hurry up, get the outside of it sealed up, so the mud guys could come in and do the drywall, and so they have heaters in there now to heat it, so it dries, and then George can go in there and do his thing, and then of course George landed another job last night, another side job with the neighbor. He's having his house remodeled and repainted to sell it.
Oh, wow.
So George will be doing that too. So he's going to be a busy bee. So Laura, are you in the shadow of Mercury grade? We are in the shadow of Mercury retrograde. So it's like pre-Mercury retrograde. Just giving you the heads up. So it means everything's going to turn to shit is what you're telling me, right, Steph? Hi, Kat. How are you? Good morning. Going into lurking mode, but keep running to help the numbers. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it so much. I could use all the help I can get this morning. I was doing a Bill blooper reel this morning, trying to get this stuff working. It's like,
Yeah.
Flipping, flapping, I don't need convincing. I'm under no illusion. That's who I am. Oh, well, yeah, it should be interesting. You guys going out with Sean and them. They're gonna put Pomp in the Blue Man suit. I'm sorry, that's hilarious. That we'll have to have that on film. So let's see. If I'm stable, it comes to a low center of gravity. We wobbles, but we don't fall down. Yeah. Well, let's see. I haven't fallen out of the new bed setup yet, but I'm because this my husband goes, great. He goes, if you fall out now, it's gonna hurt. Which it will, because I'll land on the step stool, fan, and probably the dog.
Get out of there.
I'm sorry, I will. I'm sorry, I'm getting out.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's our new kitty.
How is she doing?
I love her to pieces.
Oh,
She is such a little sweetie. But you know that curiosity kitty thing?
Yeah.
What are you doing? Stop it.
She's getting into all your wires. That's what she's doing.
Yes, she is. But I love her. Oh, she's so cuddly.
You got to watch she don't light herself up.
Well, it's not that. It's like I'm just so I have like a couple guitars on guitar stands right now.
Okay.
And I'm just worried that she's gonna like do that claw thing that cats do on wood.
Yep.
So like my back is to her, and I'm like she's sniffing them, and I don't want her to like claw them.
Get her a couple of those scratch things.
We do, but she's just right now. She's all over the house. She's messing with Big Mama. Well, I'm calling Willow Big Mama right now because she's messing with the other cat. And she's just all over the house messing with everybody. You know, she's a kitten still.
Right.
Even though she's like full size, she's still only like a few months old.
Excuse me.
So.
Yeah, Steph wants to know what the kitty's name is.
Her name is Winifred Pumpkin Spice.
It's great.
Winifred Pumpkin Spice, but I'll call her like Winnie Cooper, or like the girls named her Winnie, but I call her Winifred. So it's Winifred Pumpkin Spice.
That's funny. She is cute though.
Yep, she adopted us. We didn't adopt her.
Right. It's great though. Yeah, because it's going to be getting cold. Poor little thing.
Yep.
Would have froze out there.
And that is how we got our first cat, Willow. Willow adopted us.
So, well, meant to be.
Yep. Showed up on our deck. Actually, this one showed up underneath our Subaru. She was underneath our car, and I looked, and I was like, hey, what are you doing under there? Come here. And then she wouldn't come out, and then she sort of hesitantly came out to me. And now she's in our house after a couple months here. So
there you go. Well, meant to be. That was nice.
Yeah, I love her. She's so stinking cute. She's so sweet. She's like, now Willow, like, she would only let you hold her for maybe 5 seconds, and then she has to get down. She will not let you hold her.
Right.
She's a brat. This one, she's like very lanky and cuddly. She's like really sweet.
Well, you know, I think, because they're being outside and it's cold and they're scared. So now they got somebody to love them up, and
yeah,
they feel safe. So that's good. Good morning, Mark. How are you?
Yeah. Hello, everybody, by the way. I don't like the blanket hellos and chats. You know, I'm sorry that it was getting that way with me in the chat there. I apologize that it was like that, but
go ahead, Bill. Go down the list.
But hello to everybody. Pomp, Mark, Steph, how are you? Let me see. You know, it is a big blanket hello. How are you?
Yeah.
And I've been like super sick. It's been over a month. I've just been so sick. And let me just touch base on that real quick, Laura. You were talking about the antibiotic thing. So I went last week to it's like an urgent care, you know, that well now.
Right.
And I'm gonna stick up for her for like a little bit. So she said it was a virus. Now I had been sick for like, I'd say 3 weeks before I went to go see them, and I'm like fighting this thing, and she's like, it hadn't entered my lungs or anything like that, and it still hasn't.
Right.
She's like, I think it's a virus. And I was like, okay, I, I agree. I think she's like, we don't, I don't want to give you an antibiotic if it's not, a bacterial thing. I was like, okay, okay, no worries. So I leave and she's like, have you had a fever? And I don't lie. I'm not a
Right.
person, It's like, no, I haven't had a fever. And now I can't say if I have or I haven't because I haven't taken my temperature. I did feel achy, but I just was like, I said no. So then I left, and then she's like, I just keep doing what you're doing. I'm like, all right. So I'm going through another friggin' week, and I'm like, when was it? Last Saturday. It was Saturday night, and I'm like, I am not getting any better. It's starting to go into my throat, like where like I feel like I'm getting strep.
Right.
I'm like, I can't stand it anymore. I'm still sick. This is a month. Like, this isn't normal. This is not the 1800s, man. This is 2025. I shouldn't feel like this still.
Right.
I should have an antibiotic by now. This is America. This is like not a third world country that I live in. I should not be like feeling like this.
Right.
Well, it wasn't. I don't. I don't know what that was. If it was they were short on it, I don't think they were short on it. But so I was like, okay, whatever. So well, plus my problem is I'm allergic to erythromycin and penicillin.
Ah.
So they're kind of limited on what they can give me, but it doesn't matter. I've taken like Cipro, which is like a really strong antibiotic.
Right.
But I get it. They don't want to hand out an antibiotic if they don't have to because it's not good for you.
No, because your body will become accustomed to it and then it won't work.
Yeah, but and the thing of it is, I haven't had an antibiotic in like freaking 5 years.
Right.
But anyways, whatever. So I left, and then, but this time I was like, I'm going in there and I'm demanding one. I gotta have one because I'm sick of being sick. I haven't done a live show. I haven't felt like doing a live show. I haven't felt like doing anything. I just don't feel like doing anything, man. So I went down
no
there.
No energy, no nothing. So
yeah, I don't feel like doing anything.
Yeah.
So finally I went down there and the woman was like very understanding, and I did have like a 99 temperature. I was like, there, finally I have one.
Low grade.
Yep. So finally I could tell her that I had one. And then they ask you about appetite. I was like, no, my appetite's good. Like, that hasn't changed. Usually when I'm sick, I still eat no matter what. Even if I have a temperature, I eat. Doesn't matter. Like, but anyways, yeah. So I finally got my friggin' antibiotic. I started it yesterday, and I can honestly say that I could tell I'm actually starting to feel better.
Okay, that's good. So they still don't think it's beginning stages of bronchitis?
No. So they tested me, so my lungs are clear, but it was starting to like matriculate into. I could feel it. It was starting to encroach down there.
Right.
But she said it was what is sinusitis or what?
Sinusitis?
Yes, that's it. Thank you.
Ah.
Because she checked my eardrums and she was like, they were like red and puffy, and I was like, yeah, I kept having to go what to her. And my hearing's not all that great anyway from like my music days and stuff. But
right.
And plus you've seen my videos where I don't wear ear protection, I grind on stuff. But I was like, she had to like repeat a couple things, and like she did check my ears. She was like, yeah, they're red. I was like, yeah. I was like, I feel like I'm on an airplane where like they pop.
Right.
And they kept popping and stuff. So I'm like, yeah, I can't friggin' hear. They keep popping. And I was like, in my sinuses, they're runny, but it's mostly like my ears and stuff. So that's what she diagnosed me with. So
so
and that's my story, everybody. So Sky says, Bill, I've been like that since my bout of pneumonia a month ago. Hopefully you'll come. Yeah, Sky, like, dude, like, so let me tell you how this happened. So I told her, all right, so I'm working on my trailer. It's an enclosed trailer, and it got wet inside. So I removed like these panels on the inside. It has like this this OBS or this paneling. It's like particles, and when it got wet, it also got black mold on it. So, dude, I'm not kidding you. This was like a month ago. So I was cutting it with my wheel of death. It was like it's like a grinder wheel.
Right.
Excuse me. Sorry. And when I was cutting it, I of course wasn't wearing a mask, and I'm inside the trailer. It's enclosed, and I had to like run out of there because it smelled so bad.
Oh, Bill.
And then the next day, I kid you not, I was sick.
Yeah, you ingested some of the mold spores.
Yes. So I've been friggin' sick ever since then. And then I told her that. She's like, oh, it could be. And so like I've just been like friggin' sick ever since that friggin' day. And it was like a month ago.
Yeah.
So I'm smart. I'm really smart.
So
I said that sarcastically, just so
that's why I get on. You gotta wear the masks when you're doing that kind of work.
Yeah.
It's like I had a friend who was a woodworker, and he was also had his own band and stuff. I don't know if you ever heard of him, Mutt Farm, but
Yeah.
he was brilliant artist, and always he would do wood carvings. You know, out of the tree logs and all of that.
Yeah.
I'm sure you've seen a lot of his work. It's all over the place.
Okay. Yeah.
And I showed up there one day, and he's grinding away on something. I'm like, Mark, where the hell is your mask? It's okay. Here, you're inhaling all of these wood particles and then spray paint particles and all this other crap. And then, of course, not to mention the fact he smoked cigarettes, he smoked pot. And I'm thinking, you're going to have problems.
Wait, you're using past tense. What happened?
He passed away.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
He ended up getting lung cancer and passed away a couple of years ago, which is a shame because he was a brilliant artist, he was a brilliant person. He was a good time. He really was. And yeah, I mean, you don't think of it at the time, and nobody wants to wear that crap on their face.
Yeah, I don't. I'm really bad with it. Like when I'm done doing like stuff out in the garage, I take 2 showers a day. So like I'll take my shower to wake up, and then after I'm done doing my thing outside, grinding and stuff like that, I'll take my shower and you like vacate your nose in the shower. And I'll tell you, and it's gross, but we're all adults here. But so the stuff that comes out is like black.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, that's spray paint. Oh, yep. That's dust from when I was cutting that metal panel.
Yeah. I get on my son about it all the time because my son's a welder.
Yes.
He comes home black.
Yep.
And when he blows his nose, I'm saying, see, that's the shit you're breathing.
Yep.
Don't listen to your mother.
Yeah, it's bad. I know.
Because he'll roll his eyes. Oh, mom. Oh, mommy. I know what I'm talking about.
I read that stuff. Okay, thanks. Stack Fortress. Yeah. Let's see. Bristol Paranormal. Yeah, dude. So my neighbor, the one I tell you I tell you guys about, she's always going, can you fix my lawnmower?
Lawnmower lady.
Yeah. She left, she went down. I say down south. It's only in Deposit.
Florida?
Is in Binghamton.
Oh.
But she like moved down to like be with her daughter for the winter. But anyways, when she asked me to like help her fix her breaker for her electricity this past summer, my wife called me and she's like, can you help Marianne get her power back on? I was like, yeah, sure. So because I was in the garage, so I went over there and I went into her house. My wife said, because she's wheezing really bad, she can't even go out and this and that. She could barely breathe. Sorry, guys. Excuse me.
Oh, man, he just coughed all over us.
Sorry. So I said, yeah, no problem. I go over there. She was wheezing so bad, and she's got like, asthma and stuff like that. But It wasn't from that. I'm telling you, I walked in her house. I could not breathe. It was so friggin' bad, you guys.
Mold.
I go, Marianne, I can't breathe in here. She goes, yeah, she goes, yeah, but my power's off. My power's off. I go, Marianne, I understand that, but you can't breathe in here. I go, you have a black mold problem. You know how, I think I told you guys this. You know how like when you go outside during the winter and it's so cold, if you go from the hot to the cold, that your body rejects the cold and you like cough. You're like, whoa, you're like,
right.
You cough.
Right.
That's what it was like going into her house. My body rejected the air. I started to cough, and she's like wheezing. Like I was like, this woman's gonna die from this. And I looked down at the. I sound like Christopher Walken. I looked down at the package was smudged, and I looked down at the carpet, and at the like base of her paneling, and you could see all the black mold.
Oh boy.
She lives in a trailer, you guys, and she's had like a water leak underneath her trailer for like a really long time.
That's it. Yeah, the house is loaded.
Yes, it's a disgusting. It's disgusting, you guys. It's disgusting.
So yeah, actually, if somebody had gone in there and did tests and stuff, they would probably shut the house down.
Yes. Oh yeah, Laura, big time.
Holy crap.
Hey, I'll be right back. I have the coffee brewing, but I didn't get any yet. I'll be right back.
Oh, okay. Fill up that cup.
Yeah, well, that's more important than the show.
It is the Brew Crew. I mean, you're slacking, man.
Yeah. All right, I'll be right back.
Yeah, the black mold is a serious issue. People don't realize it, and I agree with you, Mark. When I see you guys go into these buildings, and like the urban explorers go into these buildings, like Noah Faraday, boy, I used to ride his ass. Where's your mask? You're going into these places that have been shut up for years. And, Mother Nature's taking over, and mold goes along with it, and it's bad news. And everything is covered in that white mold, and which is very deadly. And those spores are in and you're going to be walking around, moving stuff, and it makes those spores airborne. And it leads to some serious health conditions. Let's see, in the summer months, I went in a house that was really humid, and the black mold was wet and bubbling on the walls. Oh, Mark. Oh, God, yeah. That same mold is the leading cause of death in babies, according to professors over here. It's not good. Yeah, it's not good at all. The same thing like with, like I said, with the friend that I was talking about, where, work at woodworking. Some of those logs are wet, and these guys are using chainsaws and grinders and stuff on them. There's mold in there. And you're bringing this stuff in. And you just don't realize it. You gotta, and I was just as guilty because working in a laboratory for years. When you're working in a dental laboratory, there's a thing called white lung that technicians can develop from breathing in the dust particles. No matter how clean a laboratory is, there's always a layer of porcelain dust and stone dust, and it covers everything. And technically, we should all be wearing masks the whole time we're at work because you're breathing this stuff in. Fungal infections can be really hard to kick. Yeah. And it settles in your lungs. Guys that work with concrete. I know a guy who was a mason his whole life. He's younger than me. And the last time I saw him, he looked like he was an 80-year-old man. Couldn't see, couldn't hear that well. It was breathing in all of that dust from concrete that pretty much destroyed his body. He looks awful. And he was a very healthy, he was a vegetarian, a runner, top of the line fitness type of a guy. And now he looks like he's 80 years old and has to have people help him because he's totally destroyed his body by the career that he chose and not wearing the proper safety equipment. Sage, cannabis, and coffee. So that's why I always get on, I'll message Bill. And I'll say, hey, you see him, he's grinding away on stuff. And I'm like, hello, where the F is your mask? Why aren't you wearing, this gloves? One slip, that's the way you lose a finger. Oh, yes, Pomp. Pigeon poo is bad news. That exercise will kill you. I have tinnitus from sonic welding. Now I have concrete hard to hear. I have concrete hard to hear, and yes, it does interfere with sleep. Yeah, it's awful. The total ringing is awful. But I do. I get on my son all the time, and he rolls his eyes like, yeah, yeah. Well, yeah, yeah. Your face is black every day, and he wears, he's got a face shield. You got to wear the face shield helmet when you're welding, and at least he protects that. But he's still, you don't have another mask on because you're ingesting all of that grinding dust and metal dust and all that other nasty shit. Cause of inflammation studies. Boy, doctors, chemicals, and guys hated me for that because they had no idea about it. Just frowned at me. Yep, one slip of the finger, Sean. I know that happened to a friend of mine where he was using a chainsaw and one wrong move, it slipped, kicked back, and cut his leg wide open. I couldn't imagine getting attacked by a chainsaw. That must have been just brutal. And he's lucky he made it because he was out in the woods, and thank God he survived. I'm upgrading my masks after crafting everything about COVID and mask efficiency. Yeah, I have them when I'm doing certain things. Usually woodworking when I always got a mask on. Because I'm usually the one, especially if I'm working with my father, I'm the one that's holding the wood down. So of course I'm in the path of where, the saw's kicking the the dust and shit in my face. And I'm covered in sawdust. Thanks, Dad.
You stand there.
Hold this. I'm thinking, oh shit. So learned a long time ago, you gotta wear the mask. Bill.
I think I blew my hip out coughing.
Oh God. Blew his hip out.
I was going up the stairs and I stepped up, and at the same time I was coughing. I blew my hip out.
It's like, oh.
You're old when you do stuff
yeah.
like that. Oh, damn it.
Oh my God. How did we get to this spot in life? I mean,
I know.
You sneeze, yeah, you blow your back out.
Yeah.
Let's see. Sand lost hearing and a flight in one ear. Her drum perforated. Never been same since. Blessing her protection when doing anything is way forward. Yeah, people just don't. It's like I was telling them about, working in the dental lab. No matter how clean it is, everything is covered in dust.
Yeah, you can't avoid it.
And, you need to wear the masks. I mean, I don't know anybody that's ended up with white lung from being in a lab, but I mean, it's a thing. I mean, all that stuff settles in your lungs. You can't get rid of it. It's kind of like concrete. Once you ingest concrete dust, it's there forever.
Yeah, the porcelain.
Because I remember when I first started working in the lab, and I would clean my station all the time, and I'm thinking, what the hell? What is this dust? And it dawned on me, oh my God, all the grinding and stuff we do.
Yeah, investment's the worst because it has that silica in it.
Yeah. So I'm thinking, yep, got to put the mask on because it's just everywhere. And I was wicked guilty of it because, when I'd be grinding in a tooth and I would be blowing on as I'm grinding, like that's going to do anything.
Yeah, blow it away from you. Yeah.
Yeah. Even though we had the vacuum system on, it's still, nah.
Well, also the vacuum systems, no pun intended, sucked. They didn't. I remember once
I have two of those in my basement.
Once we moved up into when we built the new one, this vacuum units worked pretty good. But the place we worked at, you and me,
yeah,
they never really, they didn't do a good job of always having the best equipment. As far as making sure things worked, I don't know. They always cut corners let's go to Harbor Freight and get that.
Well, when we shut down and merged with Utica Dental, they had the two vacuum systems, and They were throwing all this stuff out. I go, well, let me take two of those. I said, because I can figure it out. Well, I hook it up, at the wood station, like here at the house, woodworking, have a vacuum system.
Mm-hmm.
We never hooked them up. They're in the basement.
Oh wow, yeah.
I should give them away to somebody or something. Filing fake nails is really bad. Yes, it is. You have to have a vacuum system for that too. I have like a mini nail vacuum system that when I was doing nails, I would use. But yeah, I got two of those things in the basement, and they'll probably end up in a dumpster because I don't know anybody that wants them.
Well,
You want one, Bill?
when we moved up to the third floor, and we had Eddie build everything.
Yeah.
He had the bright idea of using shop vacs for suction units, and I was like, you can't do that. And he's like, why not? And I'm like, well, first of all, it's going to be so loud. And he's like, so what? Like he was like the die and model guy. Now those areas are like usually loud, but like porcelain is different. Like we were always in a spot where like it was quieter.
Yeah.
And we had patients come in usually.
Yeah.
And it was just a different atmosphere. It wasn't like what he did. It wasn't sloppy and messy.
Right.
So he wanted for each individual person, you, me, whoever else, Mike, a shop vac. Whenever we were grinding, a shop vac.
No way.
So then he was like, had the bright idea, well, we can enclose them. And I was like, well, you can't enclose a shop vac because they need to be vented. That's how they breathe and they live.
Right.
If you enclose them, a shop vac gets super heated and hot. It'll die out and burn out.
Right.
So he was getting mad at everything I said. I said, you have to have a vacuum unit.
Yeah.
There's no way around. You have to have a nice vacuum unit for porcelain. You can't. So everything. He didn't like me because of that. Like,
well, he didn't understand.
Well, Mike was like getting irritated with him too, and Russ was like on his side, of course, because that was his little pet.
Well, because it was cheap. Because Russell was cheap.
Exactly, it was cheap. We just get some cheap, shop vacs, but no, we'll get good ones. We'll get some like nice craftsmen. It doesn't matter.
No, we can't use.
It's gonna be so loud out here. We're gonna have, say, Laura, Mike, this, so and so. There's gonna be 4 shop vacs out here running.
Right?
Are you out of your mind? Well, you're just gonna have to suck it up. You will get your earplugs. Are you crazy?
Yeah, well, I'll be deaf, and
I know.
The place will catch on fire because they'll all overheat.
Exactly. And I'm like, do you know how fast we would be going through shop vacs? So yeah. So then we came up with the, how we had we had one for 2 of us.
Right.
And it worked out so much better.
Yep.
And they lasted.
Yeah, they're still in my basement. So if you want one, let me know. I'll drop it off.
Yeah, they're actually vacuum units. They're like, yeah.
Because the reason I got the 2 is I figured, well, my father would use one down cellar. I'd use one up here, but I never hooked them up, and they're just sitting down there.
Yeah, you know what, Laura? I still have mine, and mine's out in mine. I have a really nice Quattro unit, it's called, from when I had my dental lab. So Thank you for offering, but I actually have one that's not being
okay.
used.
I figured I'd use in the shop or whatever. Otherwise, yeah, they're just going to probably end up getting thrown out.
Yeah,
which is a shame because they still work pretty good.
Yeah, I paid like $1,800 for it.
Yeah, they're pricey, but because like you said, you have to have that
because it's the real McCoy. It actually has like a filter and everything in it. Yep.
But yeah, I mean, these are the things that's the reason they make these things, to make the work environment better. And like it's the same thing with the lab. And
I know, dude, how many people have we lost right now? Sorry, everybody. Let's talk about something that they might appreciate because I'm trying a new coffee.
Okay, what kind of coffee you got?
It's called Folgers Black Silk.
What do you think?
Actually, it's really good. And I'm eating a softy donut.
A donut? No, there's no eating.
I have to because I took my antibiotic.
How dear. Yeah, you got to. Leanne says, yeah, sell them, Laura. I probably could,
Hey, Leanne.
but I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I probably could. I just maybe just don't want to be bothered with it. I don't know.
Yeah, I know, right?
Because then
Dude,
you
I
got
have
to
so
put up
much
with a bunch
crap
of
to sell.
goofballs. Well, is it hooked up? Could I say no? It's
Mhm.
not hooked up. I'm not gonna. It's got to be hardwired to the electrical for it to work, and I can't do that for you.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like you just plug it in. That's not how that works. See, I bought a cinnamon nut coffee today. It was good. Everybody's trying all kinds of good stuff.
You know what? That actually doesn't. I don't like flavored coffees, but maybe it's because I don't feel good. But I just like plain coffee and like rugged, manly coffee. But that actually sounds pretty darn good.
Well, Steph had finally she got the coffee from them coffee girls that I had on the show,
Yeah.
and she got the chocolate mint. She said it was worth it. She goes, it is fantastic.
Oh, really? Yeah. That sounded good too.
Let's see, are you in there, Steph? Let us know. She said it's really good. I want to get the other one. I gotta wait because it's gonna run probably about $25. You figure with shipping and tax and all that. So I'll just have to wait and splurge one day and actually order the one that I wanted to try. It was the rum and banana flavor,
Wow.
and she said that that was actually her favorite, that one. So yeah, there's stuff. She goes, yeah. She goes, she loves it. It's delicious.
So listen to this. I actually had somebody that wanted to fund and back me up on some coffee.
Okay, and what happened?
I kind of turned it down
How come?
because so my friend who's like very very wealthy, he uh, he caught like my live show and stuff, and he was like, there's got to be a way you can market this. And I'm like, he's always thinking, he's a go-getter,
Right, he's got money.
he's always about money, and that's the thing.
Yeah.
And I know that about him. The thing of it is I would have to perform, and I'd feel like I was on strings.
Oh, okay.
And I know this, like in the back of my mind, I know I would be on strings. And of course, what I mean by that is a puppet.
Yeah.
And I told him, and I was upfront with him. He goes, "There's got to be a way you can market this." He goes, "I said, I always wanted to do like a coffee brand." And he's like, "Why don't you?" He goes, "Well, if you ever thought you wanted to," he goes, I go, Dave. I just said his name, but it doesn't matter. I go, you got to have money to make money. He goes, well, I could probably hook you up with that. He goes, and I go, well, because I started throwing out the ideas of, you know, car related coffee names and stuff like that. And he goes, well, why don't we work on something like that? And he goes, I can like help you out with that. And why don't we like just rebrand somebody else's coffee around here? And I was like, well, yeah. I go, he's like, we could just repackage somebody else's. And he's going through all these things and ideas and everything. I was like, yeah, I go, but I'd want to like do my own blends and things like that. So well,
Yeah.
we can do that. We can do that. I said, look, Dave, I would love to do that. But here's the thing. Let's just say you invest $10,000. Yeah. I said, you're going to want that money to grow and something to happen. I go, I've looked into coffee, and it's a very hard thing to make happen. Now, let's say I go ahead and I do this and nothing's happening and I need to sell the coffee. And you're going, Bill, you're not selling coffee. What's going on? And I'm going, Dave, I'm doing the best I can. I can't force people to buy coffee. I'm doing live shows, I'm promoting it, I'm doing the best I can. What if I can't force people to buy coffee? I'm doing everything I can. I'm promoting it. I'm doing all I can, but you're not seeing a feedback on your investment,
Right.
and you're pressuring me all the time to like see a return on your funds that you've given me. What
Right.
happens? He's like, yeah, I suppose you're right. And I said, I really don't want that responsibility where I've taken your money and I've got this pressure on me to perform. And I said that I have to perform now for you.
Yeah.
And I would be very scared and very worried that I would lose a friend and waste your money. I would love to. Trust me, I would love to. But I want to have the integrity to not do that to you. Because I would do everything I could to make it successful, but what if it didn't? And,
Right.
and you would have to be prepared to go, I understand, and we're taking the loss. I said, would you be prepared to do that and understand that he did everything that he could?
Right.
And would you recognize that? And he was like, yeah, yeah, you're right. So and then that was the end of it.
Yeah, because I mean, you're constantly have to sell it.
Yeah, and I would constantly have to be like, it wouldn't be about carburetors and coffee anymore. It would be about like Dave and selling the coffee now.
Right.
It wouldn't be about Bill and his family anymore. It would be about like, I got to make sure I do this because I know him. The phone would be ringing, going, how are we doing today?
Ah.
How are we doing today?
Right.
And then like the next day, a text, how are we doing today? I don't need that knot in my stomach. Like if I get a text, is it him? Or
Right.
is
You know,
it
you
Laura?
start avoiding phone calls
Right.
and
Is it just Laura saying, hey, how you doing today? Oh God, thank God it's just Laura.
yeah. Yeah, it's just me. It's just
Right.
me.
You know what I mean? Like I don't
Yeah, no, I get it.
I don't need that. Like, oh, thank God it's just my dad texting just to like send me a goofy, meme or something.
Right.
Oh my God, it's Dave. Like, dude, like nothing's happening. Like, oh, I sold one pack. Like, how many did you sell? I sold one. Oh, just one.
Right.
I,
I think it would do great from the start off, because it would be something different. Especially with the guys. Hey, I have a manly coffee, carbureted coffees, and this. But then after, yeah, it probably would just, it would slow down.
yeah, and there's so many coffees out there. That's what I said too. I've looked into, because I said I looked into like doing my own. Sorry, guys, I'm right in the middle of my donut, but like of actually brewing my own beans and stuff like that. That's what I would want to do. It'd be fun. But he said, he was like, well, what about just rebranding your own and somebody else's? And I'm like, yeah, that's a great idea. But there's no profit margin in that. I've looked into that too. There's no money to be made if you like buy somebody else's and put your own label on their, like, let's just say like Utica Coffee.
Okay.
If you approach them or like Paul DeLima and said, let me buy this blend and put my own sticker on your bag. First of all, what fun is there in that? Like to like, that's like a lie to me. That's like,
well, yeah, that's kind of like, cheating. It's like
yeah,
stealing,
exactly. Like,
actually.
oh, this is my new
Jamaican dark roast.
Sure, this is my new Jamaican dark roast. No, it's not. That's freaking theirs, and you're just rebranding it first of all, and you're putting your sticker on it. That's not fun. Because now I'm like laying my head down at night, and people are going, "Did you try Bill's Carburetors and Coffee's Jamaican dark roast? It's so good."
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, but really, it's not even. It's just Paul DeLima, that you can get at any office building.
Right.
Like that's not fun. It's a lie. First of all, I'm not a liar. And then, so I always wanted to like have like your own things where you create your own brews. So I don't have the money to do that. That's what I was telling him I wanted to do. And then he was like, well, how about just rebranding your own? And like, that's where his mind is. He's like a go-getter, make money fast. And like, dude, he's got like 50 rentals. He's like, and when I say rentals, I'm talking like office buildings. He's awesome. He doesn't think the way that like Little. He doesn't think like I want to do this like in your basement, like start like mixing beans and like trying this. He's like, let's do it now. Let's start making money. So that's why I knew that no, I can't do that.
Yeah, he's on the bigger scale, so I get it.
Oh yeah. Yep.
So, it's good. Well, yeah, because these girls, they come up, with their own blends and they push it. And it's,
that's
no matter where they go, even if they're on investigations or they go to the the paranormal events and all of that stuff, that they have a booth and they're pushing that coffee. I mean, good for them. It's working out. But
yeah, that's Laura. See, that's what I'm saying about them is they can go on like a show and they can talk about a new blend and sit there and they're both. I love when they're on too. By the way, I love their energy. I love their smiles, and I
Yeah.
love the way their banter back and forth and talk. So enthusiastic about their blends and stuff like that. Now imagine, pretend I get on there, right, and say I'm on like, say I decide to have Dave on, or just like somebody else that I'm like bring on to have as a partnership doing that, and I know that like I'm just rebranding somebody else's coffee. How can I sit there and talk about my new blend
Right.
and be energetic the way that they are doing, those two girls are doing it, when they do their own, and I'm sitting there telling a lie? I can't, I wouldn't, first of all, I would never do that. You know me, I would never do that. And be energetic about it. I'd be like, yes, we do our own blending. We are good.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
are awesome.
Very
And you will,
generic.
I would never do that, man. And I'm like, so, uh, it just wouldn't, yeah, I couldn't do
Right.
it.
Well, yeah. And then when it's your own, then
You're proud.
you're proud of it. Okay, Mark. Thanks for hanging out with us. You have a
Okay.
great afternoon, sir.
All right. Yeah, Mark, take care. So, anyways, yeah, I guess it'll never happen. I just gotta like try to keep trying to
Well, you never know. It might.
communication.
You might get to the point where you can take the time to screw around and have it like in your merch shop or something.
Yeah, maybe I just will rebrand somebody else's and
Get a
go,
bag of
hi,
Bill's
try
coffee.
try my rebranded Paul DeLima.
Yeah, I rebranded.
Dave will be like, what? What are you doing? Dave, let me handle this.
I've got to be honest.
Yeah.
It's actually Maxwell House, but I've got my picture on it.
Try my new Folgers Black Silk. I mean,
Bill, good to the last drop.
yeah, in fact, that's what I'm doing tonight. I'm gonna be pouring some of this into a brown paper bag with Sharpie marker.
There you go. He's gonna, and he'll display it later. We'll all get to see it.
Yeah.
It takes a little time to build up. Yeah, it does. It takes, you got, that's the thing. And it's always anybody that starts a business, the first year of your new business, you don't make anything.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely nothing, because everything has to go back into the business.
Yeah.
Usually you don't see profits after a couple of years.
Yep.
Depending on what you're running and how popular it is. Or like the deal with this. I don't know. I'm going to bring it up. Sorry, guys. The Conjuring House. The people that want to get that, they know what they're doing. It's a business. They know they're going to make money off of it. So big deal if they spend a couple $1 million. With the cost of what they're going to charge for investigations and tours and all of that, they'll make that money back within the year. So it's good business. And it's like with any other, I have a friend here in town who just opened up. He's a caterer. He's been in the food industry for years, and he just opened up a new store in Bag Square there. And I wish him well with it. I mean, he does great. The stuff's good. But he works it all the time. He's got like his tomato pie he sells in Shenatries. He's and he does the catering privately, but then he also joined up with a local, oh Christ sakes, another place behind Voss, Bill. Orchard Hall. God.
Behind Voss's?
It's a banquet place where you do weddings and all of that crap. Well, he's now the official caterer for that business. And
okay, well, let me ask you, how is his tomato pie?
it's good.
Oh, you didn't say that very.
No, it is good.
Is it? Okay.
Um,
Is it better than Napoli's?
Oh, jeez. I see. It depends on your taste.
I love Napoli's is my favorite.
I really I think it's a little on the oilier side, but it is really good.
All right.
It's Anthony Amodio.
I don't know who that is.
He's
what is it? Anthony
Amodio.
Anthony Amodio.
And he just opened up the store there on Bag Square. They named it after his mother.
I just want to sing it.
But food is his passion, so it's It's 24/7. You know,
Can I make a jingle for him?
hey, if you want to. George actually has done some work for him, contracting work stuff for him at his house and stuff. And I went to school with him and his sister, and now he's doing really well. And I haven't had a chance to get over to the store, so it's. But eventually, okay, Sean. Oh, I'm glad you're still here. I hope we're not boring anybody.
I know, Laura.
You're all making me hungry. I know. We always end up turning to food,
Yeah,
and then we're starving by the time we're done.
but we always talk about local and personal crap that nobody likes. They're like, "What the hell?
What the hell are you
We
talking
don't care about like what you guys went through like personally."
So, are you actually going to be doing anything special for the Halloween holiday? As far as like your show or
Did you say something to me?
yeah,
Oh, sorry. What? Say that again.
stop eating. Stop
No,
making
I
all
was.
that noise.
Sorry. I was like, I'm sorry. Say it again. What?
Are you going to be doing any kind of Halloween special for your show? Or...
No. I'm sorry. I'm working on a fretboard here. That's the glory of like not being on camera. I
Yeah,
kind of
you
like
get to play
this not being
around
on
with shit.
camera,
Yeah.
Laura. We could do stupid crap while we're not on camera.
Well, it's there because I said there's never a camera in the morning because I'm not dressed.
Actually, people don't know this, but we're sitting next to each other.
Yeah, naked.
Yeah. We both don't.
Just sporting the
both-
coffee cup.
We both don't have clothes on. And we just Laura, stop that. Don't touch
Ooh.
me. Stop, Laura, stop touching me. Tickle, tickle, tickle.
I can't help it. I can't help it.
You could touch me, but I can't touch you.
Well, hey, yeah, you can. This could turn dirty really bad, so we should probably change that.
Hey, George, how you doing? Look at what she's doing to me.
Oh crap!
You think anybody's buying any of this?
Yeah, probably not.
All right. You think anybody's listening anymore? Did they all leave?
Probably not. Well, Sage had to take a call. I always tell her to put it on speaker so we can do like really weird sounds and shit.
Oh man, she's missing everything.
Because then I could just imagine what they're thinking. What the hell's that woman doing at her house? Oh, don't touch me there.
Anything? No. I just have at least Saturday. I going to this coming Saturday. I've got 4 songs I'm gonna play on my live show.
Right.
On guitar. So I'm getting better. It's not like perfect, but
right.
I'm gonna play on my live show. So hopefully people will join me. That's my shameless plug for my live show. I haven't done it.
He's gonna be going on. He's gonna play some music.
Yeah, that's about all I got going on. I don't know if I'll do any live shows during the week. I have stuff I do need to do, but I don't know if I'll do any live shows. But Saturday is the big live show.
Okay. So, Sean says, yeah, I think we're all doing the same. So Sean's naked too.
Well, wait, is
everybody's naked?
Why are you doing a live show Saturday?
No, the 29th.
Okay, good. All right.
We're doing if the stream works, bastards better work. We've been planning this for a while. Carla and Susan are going to Salem, and they're going to be filming live from Salem while I'm here, because us poor folk can't afford those fancy trips. So
you're right.
So they're going to be and everybody's going to be in costume.
Dude, you could have done a day trip
and stuff like. Oh, I can't.
Could you imagine how sore you would be? How much pain?
Oh, yeah. Like I said, I'd get there, but getting out of the truck would have been another story.
Yeah, I know. And then you'd have to go back.
And then walking all over the town.
Oh, my God.
Then going home. Yeah, that's not going to happen. So we're going to be doing some stuff out of their hotel room, because the hotel room they're going to be staying is supposedly haunted. So they'll be doing stuff there. And then there's going to be a little bit of, some role play thing going on. And I figured I would do some oracle readings online for people, and just Halloween spooky stuff.
Ooh.
So hopefully, yeah, it's gonna be fun, and that's why I was asking everybody in here earlier. Did they want me to use my excuse me, usual makeup that goes with the costume, or should I do a spooky makeup, seeing it's Halloween,
Well,
or just show my regular face? That's
well,
spooky enough.
yeah. I was gonna say, what's more spooky, your
Yeah,
regular face? Well,
right, right.
honestly, though, how long is the stream gonna be for? It's probably gonna be a long one, huh?
Could be, could depending on what's going on.
So probably you're gonna want to be comfortable. So you might want to just do regular face.
Could be. I don't know. Let's see if I could do something quick and easy, and where it's, my eyes aren't going to be water. My eyes will probably be watering the whole time, anyways, because
Yeah.
they do with the regular makeup. So we'll see. I don't know. I'll play around with it and see what I come up with.
So is it a surprise what you're gonna do?
As far as makeup goes, no.
Yeah.
Just I don't know. I just haven't decided on what I want to pick, and
Oh, I
whatever's
thought
going
you
to
were
be
like,
easiest.
because I thought you were working on thought you were working on something like you're working on something.
Well, I had the costume, and I had it on the other night when Susan had her premiere.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
So the new costume was already shown,
Oh,
but I was just thinking, but I did the usual kind of like glamour witch makeup, but this time around, I was thinking because it's Halloween, maybe I should kind of like just do the darker side of the Green Witch and just do something a little scary.
Yeah, you know what? Then I probably do something scary, because if they're like going to be doing a live at Salem,
Right.
maybe to like sort of fit in. That'd be kind of neat.
Yeah. What happens to the Green Witch when she gets cranky? It's
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Let's see, ghost face or scream face. Yeah. And then I was thinking, okay, I know I've probably got something in the attic that's got a mask, but then yeah, again, do I want to wear a mask the whole show?
No.
That's just going to be like, Sweat City, so that'll be disgusting. So, yeah. So I figured, yeah, maybe just the makeup route would be easier. And then, of course, as you get hot, it'll just start to like melt, so it'll add to the effect.
Now, am I coming over that day to do a cooking show also that day?
Yeah. We're gonna be making frog livers and all kinds of weird stuff.
Eye of Newt.
Yeah, Eye of Newt. I'll be doing the traditional hide in the basement and watch movies for Halloween. Oh, fun. Leanne says, I've got no pants on. American pants, not Brit pants. Yeah. Well, that's what it is. That's why it's the morning show. There's no cameras. So you can wear what you want. And what I do is I hop out of bed, get in on here, turn everything on. So yeah, I still got my nightgown on. So
I have pants on.
Nobody needs to see that. But I should do it just for the hell, because remember I was telling you I was going to do that one time. Is just put like rollers in my hair and
Oh yeah,
the cold cream on my face. They would be fun.
Oh, you should go as my neighbor then.
Oh yeah, Bill, you fix my lawnmower.
You fix my lawnmower. My power went off and I can't breathe. Will you fix my lawnmower? That's an awesome Halloween character.
Yeah, it is.
Walk
with the pants thingy.
You should go to Salem, walk down the sidewalk with rollers in your hair and a nightgown and a rolling pin going, will you fix my lawnmower?
Right.
I can't breathe and my power's off. Fix my lawnmower.
With a cigarette and a holder. Yeah.
Yeah.
Carrying a 6-pack.
Yeah.
Oh God. It says I'm wearing my scary hag costume again. Oh. Is that the one that scares you every morning, Sage? The one in the mirror. Actually, if you guys remember, we had there was a lady. She's not in the show this morning. Michelle was talking about how she wanted help with what's going on in her apartment and wanted everybody to check out the videos that she put up so people could help her out. And she had Emmy there for PDX Paranormal a couple times. I guess she's going back again. I guess there is something going on there. They're not 100% sure what it is. But the most of the videos that she put out are apparently orb activity. I haven't talked to her yet because I thought about having her on the show to discuss it. And
Oh,
unfortunately, I think most of that orb activity is dust, guys. Just to give you a heads up. Because you know how it is. Anybody that works with a camera knows that as soon as you turn on the camera and the lights, the dust is attracted to it immediately.
bullshit. Oh,
So,
sorry.
yeah. So,
Sorry, I sneezed.
there was a couple there that I had questioned because of the shape that they were and the path that they took. But yeah, I think the rest of it's just dust. Damn, Sage, I told you if you're not supposed to be able to see through the two-way mirror, I'm getting my money back. Do you have your receipt? Make sure you keep your receipts. But, it's, hey, Halloween, the one time a year where everybody can just have a good time. And I mean, usually, when you're an adult and you dress up like that all year long, then people start to worry. You get strange looks, but at Halloween, you can get away with it. So that should be fun. And yeah, I'm pretty sure it's going to be pretty long stream because they're going to be going through the whole town and the shops. And of course, who knows what limitations we'll have as far as filming, with the shops and stuff. Because I think a lot of them don't like it. But
Well, I don't know. They gotta expect it. I
Yep.
think. So are you piggybacking off of their stream?
Well, they're going to be joining on mine because they're going to be on their phones.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, yep.
So yeah, they'll be streaming from my stream, and it should be a good time. I'm hoping, and everybody's going to be doing something. So that's why I figured I'd ask if you were going to be, doing something a little freaky for the Halloween season because I know you guys really don't.
No, I don't
celebrate
no, I won't
Halloween.
Yeah, I don't I don't celebrate it, but so I won't really be doing anything per se, like orientated toward it.
Right. So it's always a good time. The spooky season's fun. And then yesterday was great. We had great weather yesterday. I was managed to actually get out. We went to Waterville because of the Loomis gang. I'm sure you guys have heard of the Loomis.
Yeah, I heard you talking about that. That's like in my neck of the woods, pretty much.
So yeah, and they're buried in that cemetery out there.
Yeah, supposedly they buried a treasure around here.
Could have. I'm telling you, they were highly educated people, and they were the biggest thieves going.
Yep.
And they would steal the coins of a dead man's eyes. I'm telling you, that's how crooked these people were. And they were good at it, and everybody was afraid of them. So they got away with all kinds of crap in this area. So they're buried in that cemetery. So we went, but the thing is, they're unmarked graves. And so we had a kind of a general idea of where they're buried there. So it was nice to go check it out. And I got to go through the pictures and stuff today. So we'll see what happens. Maybe hopefully I caught something. But I'm glad we got out because the next few days is going to be total crap.
In the 80s, my sister dated a Loomis, and he was related. His lineage was, and he was a real piece of garbage.
Oh wow!
Yeah, he was. He like knew he was related to them, and he like lived up to like the name of the Loomis gang too. He was like in a gang too. He was from the West Side. No, sorry, Laura. But
right.
And he.
Well, I'm not on the West Side.
Well, I thought you lived in the West Side or from the West.
No, East.
East Side. Okay, gotcha.
Yep. I was with all the Italians.
Gotcha. East. Okay, yeah. He was bad news, man.
So I said that one time in front of somebody. I said, "Yeah, those people from the West Side." I go, "Hey," I go, "I'm sorry."
Yeah.
My bad. I'm sorry. Yeah. I said, "So do we watch the live through you, Laura?" Yeah, I'm gonna be going through my feed, and then they'll join once they get everything set up. Sage says, "What do you do when the coffee isn't quite enough? Asking for a friend and me." Then you just start directly chewing on the beans, I think.
Yeah, exactly.
Just pop a handful of those bad boys in, start chewing. Which I think would be pretty disgusting, but
No, that's good.
you do? You like that? Oh, wow.
Yeah. I used to do it when I was a kid.
Oh, Bill.
When my mother would take us grocery shopping.
You'd put your hand in the bulk coffee bin.
Yes. Like the ones that the stragglers that like when people would grind their own beans.
Right.
You know the clear acrylic bins.
Yep.
Like in the 80s and 90s. I don't know if they do that anymore, but like
all the bulk stuff.
Yeah, like there'd be like those stragglers. I remember I'd like look around and take those ones and I'd like chew on the beans like while walking around shopping.
So hey, Justin. Good morning, Justin. Or actually, it's afternoon for Sir Justin. So yeah, no, I don't think they do the bulk anymore because little snotty kids used to stick their dirty old hands in there and
yeah, exactly. Yep, I think they did. I don't know if they
contaminate everything.
I think they did, especially in the 80s.
Hey, Mom, can I get some of that? Sure. He just got done picking his ass and he's sticking it in the bin.
Yeah. One particular kid's mom didn't know that he did that. She would have lit him up.
Let's see. I'm confused how a cemetery can raise its funeral prices and blame it on the cost of the living. Yeah. I hope you are well, Justin. Oh, did everybody enjoy the wrestling yesterday? That was fun. I was robbed, but at least I wasn't a zombie this time. It's okay. Next time. Another work day out of the way. Hope you're all good. Oh, good for you. Good for you. Yeah, it's raining and crappy here, so.
Yeah, but we need it, man.
Yeah, we do desperately.
But I'm glad I got the cutting of the leaves done because normally when I do it, the leaves are wet. And
it doesn't cut well, and it gums up your mower.
Yep.
Yeah. See, a lot of people don't realize that. You don't cut wet grass, but they do it anyway.
Sometimes you have no choice.
Yeah.
But true. Yeah, that live didn't go so well yesterday. I kept losing signal.
Well, yeah, because I left to go take care of dinner, and then when I come back, it was gone. I'm like, oh, okay, he lost it.
Yeah, actually, the mount that was on the lawnmower broke. My phone fell off the lawnmower and landed on the ground. I was like, well, that's great. That's not really working out. And then I set it up on like a stool, and then when I looked, there was 0 in the feed.
Right.
And I was like, all right, I'm just gonna stop. Nobody's really watching, so I just turned it off.
So now we know what happened.
Yeah, I just turned it off.
So let's see. Say says, yeah, but you lost. I know I lost. Well, we were robbed. I put it in there. We were robbed. The other one's cheated. But at least I put a couple of good hurting on them.
What are you talking about?
Well, Alicio there, Spaghetti Paranormal. He does the wrestling thing online, and he made characters of us.
Oh.
And I finally made into being one of the characters, and so yeah, we had a match. The first match was a bust because the program was squirrely, and I was kind of like a zombie just circling around in the corner of the ring.
Wait, like an arcade game sort of or something?
So no, it's kind of like when you guys play the video games. It's really amazing.
Oh,
I have to send you the link so you could see. It's pretty cool.
Oh.
So yeah, it was fun. Yesterday it finally worked out well, and let's see. Just said I was asleep by the time my event started. I'll assume I won. Oh, okay. So I'm 5 hours into my day. Yeah, what the hell time is it here? I don't even know. It's 11 o'clock already. So yeah, they it's a good time. But at least this time around, my character actually put a hurting on him for a little while, and of course we're new, and then me and Susan. We're tag team matched, a group, and so we're the newbies. So I didn't expect to win, but at least I expected to do some pretty good beating.
Who do you fight?
Oh, other people in the community. There's, Justin's a character. That's Paranormal Monkey Podcast. He's a character. You got Joe Vitale. You've got Crow. You've got Seg.
Oh.
You got a lot. There's just a bunch of people.
And how does it like dictate who wins? Is it a
It's
computer
done
does it?
all done by the game itself.
Oh.
So the guy that created it through the game, he has no control over who wins.
Oh.
And then he's the announcer, so he's doing the play by play.
Oh.
It's really cool. I'll send you the link so you could see it. It's
Okay.
it's so much fun. Bill, you need to make a mechanic special camera holder, some suspensions, a gimbal. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought of that, Pam. So here's what happened. I was gonna cut the grass, and I was like, well, maybe I'll do a live. And I'm sick, and I don't feel good. And I'm like, well, how am I gonna mount this on the lawnmower? How am I gonna mount this on my lawnmower? And I'm like, all right, so I'll do this way. And I'm like, yeah, that's good. And then so I started mowing. I hit live. I start mowing, and it's like wobbling back and forth. I'm like, well, all right, this isn't really going that well, but okay. So as I'm going, I'm hitting bumps and everything, and it's wobbling back and forth. I'm like, well, all right, it's not that bad for everybody. Hopefully they're not getting seasick. And then I got I didn't get hardly any grass cut or leaves cut. And then all of a sudden my phone fell on the ground, and I had to stop the mower really fast so I didn't run it over.
Run it over.
And then I was like, oh, crap. And then I was like, man, this ain't really working out that well. I didn't really think this out. I'm like, I should make a 2x4 mount. And I'm like, is this really worth it? Is anybody even going to give a crap that I'm doing this? And do they really give a crap? Do they care?
Well, Pam said the leaf removal looked cool.
Yeah, when I aimed it at the leaf, I'm like, well, I just wanted to get people together to say that I'm still here and I didn't pass away.
Yeah.
I'm like, this kind of why I did it, to say hey, I'm still here, and
I'm still breathing.
But then I was like, you know what? Screw this. So I just turned it off. I didn't even say goodbye.
Well, it was buffering.
Yeah, it buffered, and then I looked, and there was 0 in there, and I was like, all right, I just turned it off, and then I just continued to cut the grass for 2 hours.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. It's such a big yard.
So my apologies to anybody who's here right now that was in there, and they were like, what the heck happened?
It's like, what the hell, Bill?
Yeah, so that's the deal. But I love you guys. You know that.
It was the Bigfoot. Bigfoot snatched it.
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
threw the phone, rolled the mower.
Yep.
Bill had to run for his life.
I did, man.
Screaming. I get a picture of him screaming through the yard.
I just thought it would.
Michelle's in the house saying, "Oh, not again."
Oh, and then she was in the chat. She was like, "I made Big Ziti."
I saw that.
Yeah, dude. So let me tell you what happened. And so do you know how I tell you guys the main ingredient in food is love?
Right.
All right. So normally that's been missing in my life, Not love. Hang on a second.
The food love.
Right. Sorry, hang on. So normally when my wife has made ziti, it hasn't really been that good. And so when I read that, I was like, oh, okay, great. It's just sustenance. It's just going to keep me alive. That's all.
Oh, no.
So I get in the house. She actually sent me a picture of it, and it looked all right. It was cheesy on top. And I'm like, normally it didn't look. She hasn't made it that good. When we first got together, it had the love. So
that's because she was trying to hook you.
You bet your bottom dollar, right? So I get in the house, and I'm all kind of mopey because the live stream didn't go all that great and everything. And I got some good views on it, but still, it wasn't all that great.
Right.
But anyway, she's like, "You want me to get your food for you?" I'm like, "Yes, please." So I sit down, and I'm starting to eat it, and I was like, well, where's the sauce? She puts, oh, you want sauce? Yeah. So we put sauce on it. I put my cheese on it. I start eating it, and I'm like, this is freaking phenomenal. I'm like, this is the best one she's ever made. It was like my mother's.
Good.
Exactly like my mother's. And my mother made killer ziti. My mother made killer Italian food when she wanted to.
Right.
So I go like this. She comes out and I go, so what's up with this? And she goes, what do you mean? She like got like this serious look on her face. I go, and I did it on purpose. I go, what did you do to this? And she goes, what are you talking about? I thought I made it good. And I go, well, I go, that's just it. I go, you did. It's phenomenal. I go, it's amazing. I go, everything that you've done to this, I go, is amazing. I go, it's got all the like mozzarella in it,
Right.
the mozzarella. I go, there's plenty of like the meat in it. It's like you have double the meat usually put in it, double the cheese. This is ziti. This is the way ziti is supposed
She
to
was in
be.
a ziti mood.
I go, this, honey, this is so good.
Oh, good.
I was like, this is the best you've ever made. And she's like, oh, okay. I was like, I go, this is the way that ziti should be. I was like, what did you do? She's like, well, yeah, you're right. I did use double the meat that I've used, and I used double the cheese. I was like, yeah. I go, honey, this is the way like my mother used to make it. I go, and then like later after that, she's like sitting on the couch, and I went over to her and I hugged her and kissed her. I go, thank you for putting that love into the food.
Oh, that was nice.
Yeah, because like,
I'm sorry.
yeah, I know, but it was like she knows that like that. I tell my daughters that all the time. I go, I looked over, so my wife, she wasn't in the room. I started eating that, and I go, did you guys have any of this? And they go, yeah, I thought it was good. I go, yeah, Steph.
Your kids will eat anything. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, no, not necessarily. No, they complain too.
Oh, do they? Oh my god.
Oh yeah, they do. They get that from me though. But I don't know. I kind of not complain. They'll say something, but we're kind of like an honest family. Like, why like eat it? Like if you don't really like it, you
Right.
know. So anyway,
Why does this taste like shit? Yeah,
yeah. Especially if somebody asks you, "Hey, how do you
Right.
like it?" Well, I don't like this about it, but this is good.
Right.
Like, why don't like again? I don't lie, so you know, because if I lie, then you know it's not good anyway. But anyway, so I turn to my daughters. I go, "Did you guys have this?" And they're like, "Yeah, I thought it was good." And I go, "No," I go, "It's awesome." I go, "This is the best one your mother ever made."
There you go.
That's when she came out, and I said to my wife, I was like, "So, what's up with this?"
What did you do?
She goes, "I used more garlic powder."
That's funny. Let's see. Yes, it is important to let them know that you love them. Yeah. Everybody's loving it. You were so nice.
Oh.
So, yeah, no, it is nice. You know, especially if somebody worked really hard on a meal and something. And, I know I hit the goal when my husband doesn't say anything. And he just shovels it in. And I'm thinking, okay, it's good.
Yes, Laura, I agree with that statement. And Jeff, that's a wonderful thing that you just said right there. Oh, geez, I'm sorry.
Let's see. Hey, family, you have a minute today or tomorrow. Stop what you're doing. Let those close to you know that you care and they matter. It only takes 2 minutes and it could change and say, he's absolutely right.
Yep. I do it all the time too.
I know. Sometimes I catch family members off guard because when you're on the phone with them and you're talking and I'll say, okay, well, all right, I'll talk to you later. Okay. Love you. And they're like, there's a pause. So apparently, I don't know, maybe I'm the only one that says that at the end of a conversation on the phone, but because you never know, that might be the last time you talk to them.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, thank you, Leanne. We love you too. It is. It's very important that, you let people know how you feel about them, whether it's good or bad. Sometimes it's not a good thing, but I tease, Joseph with his girl because she's not very good on cooking, but she's the one girlfriend that he's had that actually tries. Where the other ones, oh God, it was a nightmare. They couldn't even boil water. And I'm like, oh, no. You can't hang out with that girl. This is how, you'll never be able to eat again. Actually, she messaged me yesterday because I make an apple cake in the fall. And Oh, we haven't had apple cake yet this year. So either I got to have the recipe or what do I need to buy? So I told her, I says, well, if you want me to make it, and I told her, get all the stuff. I see what it is with her. I make her, we get together and I'll say, okay, she wants to make such and such. And I say, okay. And I tell her, get all the ingredients out. I said, okay, start cutting up stuff. And I tell her and she does it. Instead of watching me do it, I make her do it.
Yeah.
So this way she learns for the next time. So she's been doing a pretty good job. So, I give her that credit. The girls today, I have to say it out there. Shame on all of you. You plan on getting married and having children. You need to know how to feed your family. You can't live at McDonald's.
Yeah, right back at you, Leanne. That was nice.
So
Sorry about that.
let's see. Never let anyone control the love and light that burns inside of you. Remember, it's your light, your love, and no one even temporarily controls what makes your heart beat with happiness. Oh, that's true. That's true. Let's see. Does anyone ever notice how their animals react to them when they tell them that you love? I believe their responses are truly heartfelt and they feel the love in return. Yeah, they do.
Yeah, I do that every day.
Just like, my dog, no matter what I say, if I'm, of course, I ain't got to say much because she's sitting right next to me and she'll be jumping up on my lap if I.
Right. Don't make eye contact. Laura.
Yeah, don't make eye contact because she'll be all over me. And I love it when she does it with my mother because I'll bring her downstairs and, my mother doesn't know what the hell day it is. And I always say, go get that old lady. And the dog goes running right in the front room. Mm-hmm. Then you hear my mother, oh, the dog's jumping and licking her all over the face. And then the dog will sit there and watch TV with her.
Your dog is sweet.
She's a brat.
She is sweet, though. I really liked her.
She's a good girl.
Yeah, she is.
And if you show her attention, that's it.
Oh, she is awesome. I really did love her, man.
She's all over you. But I just love doing it to
I'm speaking in past tense. Like she's not there. I mean, I'm saying I do love her. Like she's so awesome.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, she's a good girl. She's a great dog. She's a handful, but
yeah, because she's big. But
oh yeah, she's high spirited. And
yeah, but she is awesome, man.
Like with the poor cat. The cat can't come out of the bathroom. But my bathroom's huge. My bathroom's like the size of a bedroom. So it's, she's got a whole room. But she chooses to stay in there because the dog's not allowed in there.
But she's got a great personality.
Right now, she just ran to the porch door. She's mouthing off. So somebody must have walked past the house. Actually, last night, I was trying to listen to some audio that I took. And I've got the window open in the studio. And, Bill, how there's an alleyway between my house and the house next door.
Yeah.
And, oh, my God, I wanted to kill these people. I'm trying to listen to audio. I've got headphones on, guys, and I could hear them talking. People next door are painting the house. This is 8:30 at night with a floodlight, and they're putting primer on the house. And the girl that was there had such a big mouth. And I'm thinking, you got to be kidding me, right? So, of course, I got a little mad. I'm turning the volume up and everything, and it was contaminating what I was listening to. Even with headphones on. So I kind of voiced my opinion loudly, like, geez, some people need to shut the shut the F up. And it didn't work. I ended up having to close the window and I could still hear them. So I gave up on that. But I'm thinking, who the hell paints their house, with a floodlight at dark, at this time of night, So, oh my God, I was just so annoyed. I'm going to lurk mode. Great life, guys. We'll be listening to the rest. Take care. Okay, Pam, thanks for hanging out with us. Yeah, lurk away.
Take care, Pam.
But
we love you.
Yeah, Mom made sure to teach us kids all how to. Yeah, well, I taught my son, which floored previous girlfriends because, they would stay and he would make breakfast. And they're like, oh my God, you're making breakfast? And it was like pancakes and all this. And I voiced my opinion. I said, well, yes, he knows how to cook. I said, because I can't count on you to feed him. I always told him, I said, you don't count on anybody to do things for you. So that means cooking is part of the problem, the job. Same thing with laundry. He knows how to do his own laundry. He knows how to, shop. So that's another thing with the girl he's with now. I love her to death, but she was never taught how to go shopping. Okay, you buy a pound of hamburger, and then she'd say, okay, and then she'd get some chips or whatever. And my son's like, well, hello, what are we having with the hamburger? What are you going to turn it into? What are you making it into? He goes, kind of like need vegetables and other stuff. And she's like, oh, okay.
Well, what does she think? She's gonna just fry a giant
Well,
mound of meat?
either make, just hamburgers and eat that, or tacos. You got to get all the stuff for she just didn't know what to grab. And then they're shopping for a week, and okay, you need a week's worth of meals, so you got to think, okay, I'm going to have chicken. What are you going to have with the chicken? What kind of chicken are you having? What seasonings do you need? What So it's she grew up on frozen foods and takeout.
We had the girls had a friend over, their little girlfriend over, and well, how old is she? She's 14, and they're watching a movie, and it was these. I think we were watching like Little House on the Prairie, maybe, and they were sitting down and having tea.
Okay.
And they were pouring the tea, and it was a saucer and the teacup.
The proper way.
Right. And, we're not thinking anything of it. And
Okay.
I don't know if it was Little House on the Prairie, but nonetheless, it was a saucer and teacup. And this girl, I don't want to say little, because she looks like she's 16 years old. She's a very bit tall for her age, but
Okay.
people mistake her for being very older. But anyway, she's only 14, and she said, why does she giggled, and she goes, why does she have a plate underneath her cup?
Oh.
And we don't make fun of anybody, because
Right.
not everybody knows everything. And I in my head was thinking, wow, like she doesn't even know what a saucer is. And my wife goes, oh, that's a saucer, honey. She goes, a saucer? She goes, yeah, that's just so like if she drips, makes like dribble or whatever, like
Right.
that, so that it doesn't spill underneath her, like on her dress or on the floor. It catches the liquid. And she's like, oh, okay.
You see, because it's not done today. Today, it's just the tea bag and a cup and hot water.
Yeah, she had no clue what a saucer was.
Yeah, doesn't it blow your mind?
Yeah,
Blows
and
my mind.
I wow. And the me. Okay, so here's the me part. Anybody who doesn't know me, but Laura knows me. I wanted to look over at my wife and go and do the face, like, are you kidding me?
Right.
But like, I have to remember, like, not everybody grows up the way that I did. My mother, like, she went to like this school where they sit you down and, like, you ever see like those egg, you could, like, how to eat a hard-boiled egg. It's like a
Yes.
yeah, where you like tap it with a spoon.
Yeah, it was more like a charm school, etiquette school.
Thank you. Etiquette school. That's what she went to etiquette school.
Yep.
My mother went to etiquette school. So I had to learn how to do that stuff. My mother taught me how to do that stuff. So I had to learn, like the knife goes on the left, and like the forks where the forks go, where the placement of like your cup goes. I had to learn, like, okay, like your napkin goes here when you like eat. Like, I don't do this anymore, but I do this like at a restaurant. Like, you put the
excuse me.
Sure. Like, you put the napkin on your, like, your lap and stuff. Like, in a nice restaurant, I do. Like, when I'm like, if I'm in a suit or something, or if I'm at like a wedding,
Right.
you put the napkin on your lap and all that stuff. I like know how to act.
Right.
So, like, I was taught how to do that at a young age.
Yep.
so I know how to like do that stuff. So like I take it a little bit for granted, but like the saucer thing, I was amazed that she didn't know. But like yeah, like so like I know all that stuff because my mother went to etiquette school, like how to walk. Like I remember
Yeah.
like my mother would say, stand up straight. Like Archer, like she would say,
Yeah,
put
no
your shoulders back.
slouching. Yeah.
Yeah.
Put that
So
book on your head.
yep.
Oh,
So yeah.
those days are unless you're part of the royal family, that stuff doesn't happen
Laura, that's
anymore.
funny. She said that they used to have to walk with a book on their head, and if it
Yes, it's
fell off, they have to
proper,
start.
yeah,
Yeah.
proper posture. Yeah, when you sit, you don't slouch, you don't put your elbows on the table,
Yes,
stuff
that's the
like
other thing. The elbows on the table. Like I've taught my kids. I don't like that either. Like I don't. I taught.
it don't bother me. I don't, I don't care. As long as you don't have your foot on the table.
Yeah.
And the one thing hairbrush. I don't like when people put a hairbrush on the table.
Oh, I'm okay with that. Like
Because you brush your hair with it and then you got hair on the table and
like pubic hair is fine and all that stuff.
yeah, that I don't just comb that stuff in the bathroom, man. No, it grosses me out more is if you find a hair in the refrigerator. I'm like, oh,
Ugh, gross.
yuck. So yeah. But yeah, I know my husband breaks my balls about tea too, because when I do tea, and I got to do it, I know I keep saying I'm going to do it, and I haven't done it yet. I got the tea from Wayne, and I haven't tried it yet.
Oh, you kidding me?
I just haven't had time to get my ass in gear.
What, you haven't had time to have tea, Laura?
No, because by the time I think about it, it's late and I want coffee.
Laura, I thought you. Wait a minute. First off, okay, I take exception to this because first of all, everybody in chat, you guys, come on, let's get on Laura's case. You don't have time to make tea. Number one, you boil water. Okay. Secondly, you don't even really like coffee.
I know. Yeah, but the coffee's already made. See, that's the thing.
Oh, George makes it?
Yeah, it's already done or whatever. And tea is not just, heat the water and pour it in and drink it up. It's a whole production I do. That's why George breaks my balls.
Jeez. These are these Laura.
Yeah.
How long? Okay. I'm not letting you go on this one. How long have you had the tea?
Oh God, it's been about a month now.
No, I think it's been more than that because I've been sick for a month and I think it's been 2 months.
Yeah, maybe about 2 months.
Yeah. Okay. I wish Wayne were here because he'd be like,
I know he's gonna be
like, oh, I sent you that a long time ago.
And the box is right there on the shelf in the kitchen, and I look at it, I go, oh yeah, and I gotta do that. And I'm like,
can you do me a favor? Just I'm coming over. I'm gonna get the tea. I want the tea.
Well, no, that means you have to set up, you got to get the teapot out, the cups, the saucers.
Dude, I have a teapot right on my stove.
No, that's a tea kettle. That's not a teapot.
Yeah, I have a tea kettle.
I boil the water in the tea kettle, and then I add it to a teapot with the tea.
Oh, you do it like you're talking like traditional English.
That's how I do it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, well, all right. I'm a little more on your side now.
Okay. Yeah, it's a whole production. It's just not, boil water and throw it in a cup. And you just have to make the damn tea. I know. And Leah says, tell George to boil the water in the morning. Yeah.
Are you doing it that way because Wayne sent it to you?
No, that's how I do it. I'm honest to God, that's how I do it. It's
Are you serious?
Yep. I have a whole collection of teapots and cups, and when I sit down, I like to it's all set out on the table, and I get it all together, and then I sit and then I have my tea.
Oh my God. You know what we should do, Laura?
And I have no tea biscuits to go with it.
Oh my God, Laura, you know what we should do? We should do a video of us drinking that tea.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Wouldn't it be hilarious? We should do an English breakfast tea video, and we'll put it on yours and my channel. We'll make a video of it of us doing like a nice English tea video, and we'll put it out for Wayne.
So yeah, we should. I know.
Finally, we're getting to drink the tea together.
So yep, she has a whole collection of teapots, teacups, and she never uses it because it takes too much time to make the damn tea. I'm bad this year. I haven't had tea yet this year. But normally, it's when it starts getting cold, that's when I want the tea. And then I set it up. And I like it when it's quiet and nobody's around, because it's kind of like my quiet time. And I haven't had much of that this year. So that's another part of the problem. But yeah, I got to get it out, get it done. And like I said, one year I remember I had my husband's cousin come over. She had two, this was years ago when her girls were little. And I drank more tea back then. And I says, you know what? And they don't get to do much, her girls, when they were growing up. It's kind of boring for them. So I said, okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do a tea party for them. I mean, I went all out, guys. I had, the lace tablecloth on the dining room table. I got out the teacups, and they had the teapot, and I even made petit fours for the tea cakes, and it was the whole nine. It was hilarious. And I even got these, an English women always wear the big fancy hats. Well, on my crafting in my shop, I've got all these hats. So everybody had a hat. And then I was talking in an English accent, and the girls were just loving it. It was the best thing. It was so fun.
Sounds good.
And yeah, they had a good time. So, but yeah, I do. I collect them. No, I have some that are my favorite teapots, and there's some I just don't use because they're just too pretty and I don't want them to break. But I've got single, cup teapots, and that's part of what I wanted to do is set up the camera and do the video where I could show some of the collection that I have. So you can see all the different, because I got some pretty cool teapots.
Yeah, so why don't you?
I just haven't gotten to it.
Do it, and then do your tea.
So yeah, according to Sarah, you need Tim Tams for biscuits. I know that's another thing I wanted to have. And I bought a tin of biscuits, or you guys call them biscuits. I was the butter cookies. You know what I'm talking about? The Dutch butter cookies, Bill, the blue tin.
Yep. I
said, okay, I got these. Now I could do the tea. Well, my George ate them.
Well, yeah. It's almost a year.
George ate the cookies. I'm like, where the hell are the freaking cookies?
Well, I don't blame him. He's like, you're never going to drink that tea. I'm eating these.
No, whoa, they were there.
Yeah.
I have too much blood in my coffee stream. Yes. And see, that's what it is. If I'm thinking about doing it, then I'm like, yeah, but the coffee's already made. I'll just have coffee.
Yeah, it's easier.
Iced tea, root iced tea. I haven't had iced tea in a while either. The secret to hot chocolate is to put in the mug. Put the mugs in boiling water first. Yeah, see, that's another thing. You got to heat up the teapot. You got to warm that up. Then you have to warm up your teacup. This way it doesn't crack the porcelain. So there's a process to it. Thank God I don't use loose tea, because then it would be even longer.
Oh, yeah.
That's too much of a pain in the ass, the loose tea. So I'll do it. We'll see what's going. It's going to rain this week. So it's going to be miserable. So I'll get the teapots out and get it rolling.
Oh, good. It's about time.
Coffee keeps the hag away. Yeah. Well, if that's the truth, then, Sage, I know a couple of hags I'd like to pour some coffee on. I won't mention any names. But they know who they are. All right, I hear this gurgling, bubbling noise. It sounds like my husband's draining the chocolate syrup. He's making chocolate milk. Say hag repellent, yeah. Bill, she's going to invite you for high tea. That's pretty much kind of what it's like. And like I said, my husband's looking at me like, what the hell? Why do you go through all this trouble? Because it's tea. Tea is, it's just the way I do it. Where everybody else I know, and I'm sure that you guys will do, just throw the tea bag in the cup, pour the water in there.
Yeah, that's the way.
Let it sit. I also and I also don't have the correct sugar, guys.
What? Laura.
Sugar cubes.
Laura, let me give you a piece of advice. Do you remember
sugar cubes per cup?
You remember when I would say, like, I'm not doing a live show. It's just like I can't do it because I'm not prepared. I don't have this and blah blah. And you said, just wing it.
Right. Well, I
Yeah.
can't just wing tea.
Yeah. Well,
It's
listen,
got to be done properly.
just wing it, dude. You don't need to have a freaking ceramic pot. Here is my handle. Here is my spout.
Yes. It's just not the same. So I mean, I could let the sugar cube slide, but
Oh my gosh.
Leanne, excuses.
I know. Next thing you're like, I don't have a plane ticket to England to go fly and have it.
Oh, if I did, I'd go.
Yeah. See, I need to meet
The thing
Wayne
is,
in
I
the
won't get
center
on
of
a
the Atlantic
plane.
Ocean to go have tea.
Wayne said I could stay at his house.
To have freaking tea.
Let's go in your house. Let's have some
Oh,
tea.
Lord, you could come here and stay and have tea with me.
And apparently, the Yorkshire tea is the best, and that's what he sent me. So yeah, I have to.
Well, the funny thing is like tea isn't even really grown in England. It's like more like grown in like India and like
Right.
so it's not even.
Well, because I went through the deal, I was talking. That's what made him send it in the first place. I says, every tea that I try here usually would give me an upset stomach, or I didn't care for it. And my niece gave me last year for Christmas a box set of all these different teas, and which I still haven't tried any of them. One of them is the Earl Grey. So I said, well, how is that? Is it any good? And a lot of it, I heard it was strong, and I'm not really not big on strong.
No, it's not strong at all, actually, Earl Grey.
Oh, you've had the Earl Grey?
Yeah, it's not strong at all, actually.
All right. So, and the only reason I got a big kick out of that is because Captain Picard drinks Earl Grey.
Yeah, Earl Grey is very like, actually, it's no, I don't think it has any very light flavor, and it's very easy on your stomach, actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll have to try and see.
And I hate to say Jaffo graduate. It's like that's like just it's not Jaffo, but anyways, I know it stands for something, but yes, he tells people that all the time. Don't live in fear. Like I do that a lot. Like, but I've started coming out of my shell.
Yes.
With that because, we're like Laura with us. We're not getting any younger.
I beg your pardon.
We're not, Laura. I am not. You are getting younger, but I am not.
I am going in reverse. That's what it is.
Well, as I sit here next to you, we're both naked. Yeah. I'm looking over at you, and I'm like,
pretty hot, huh?
Yeah, dude, look at you. Oh my god, sexy.
Wait till you see my wrestler. She's rocking.
What I can do with those feet. And so, yeah, I just, that's why, like, I actually created a, I don't know if did you see my new short I made?
Yeah, good.
Yeah, thank you. So like,
no problem.
Like that's the thing. Like, I'm not like that strong of a guitar player, but like, I decided that
it was good.
Thanks. And listen, I don't, it's like if I make mistakes, I don't care. And before I would be like, I am not going to do a live. I am not going to play guitar in front of people. I am not doing this. But, Jaffo, he's right. You just kind of got to like, just start doing things that you wouldn't normally do in front of people. And who cares what people think?
Right. Well, I learned that years ago when, because, I did a lot of singing and stuff through school and, I only sang in front of certain people. And then it was like years ago, I was with my friend and we were at a bar and they had karaoke. And she was singing. She can't carry a tune to save her soul. And then I thought to myself, you know what? I'm never going to see these people again. What the hell? So I did it. And the response was amazing. I'm thinking, oh, okay, that was pretty good.
Yeah. Yep. Let's see. Pam says she boils water in a cup in the microwave, drop the tea bag in, wait until it's brown, add milk. Yeah. Is Pam in the UK?
I don't believe so.
Yeah.
I'd be happy with who you are. Yeah. Oh, I've always been happy with who I am. It's just that, and that's why I never went into the entertainment business because of stage fright. I got terrible stage fright. Believe it or not, guys.
I've never had that.
Oh, I would choke terrible. I mean, I would do it, but oh god, it was horrible.
Yeah, I've always
You know,
been,
kind of like a Cher thing, because even to this day, Cher still goes through stage fright, but she goes out there and just does it.
yeah, you know, I think maybe I do, but I just overcome it and go, you know, blanket. I'm, you know, screw it. I'm just gonna do it.
Yeah, right.
Um, so I'm not gonna say that I'm not nervous, but I just go ahead and do it, you know.
And that's how I look at it now. Nowadays, I'm thinking, you know what? Nah, I just don't care. I don't care anymore.
Yeah, that's also too, and it's like I care, but I don't. I don't care what people think. I care. I care to put on a good show
Right.
for the people because I care about the people, but I don't care about the people that don't care about.
Well, see, you're a perfectionist.
I am.
And see,
I-
that's what it is. You're afraid of letting yourself down because it's not going to be as good as you want it to be.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's my upbringing because I was ridiculed so much.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's the problem there.
Yep.
Me, it was just stage fright. Again, thinking, okay, is it going to be good enough for, Joe so and so? What are they going to think?
Yeah. Yep. And yep.
It's the same thing like when I was in drama and stuff in school. I would just do it, but still, it was back in my mind thinking, "Oh God, is this going to be good? Is this going to be good?"
Oh, that's
Am I
cool.
gonna-
You're in drama.
Yeah, I was gonna, am I going to crash and burn? So it's,
Right.
but yeah, just the older I get, it's who cares? Who cares? I do my best, and if it's not good enough, then go watch somebody else.
Yeah. Okay, gotcha. Just another blanking observer. Gotcha. Okay. And Pam is in Canada.
Okay, there you go. So yeah,
Pam, I just watched so John Candy was like one of my favorites. I just watched on Amazon Prime
right.
a documentary on him. He was like I don't know, you remember John Candy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was one of my favorites. I loved him so much. It was like so crappy when he died, and they were like ridiculing some of the movies that he did. They call them turkeys, which I don't. It's just another name for like a bomb, like a stinker.
Right.
And I'm glad that he did like all the movies that he did.
Yeah, they were good.
Yeah, to me they were like he did like Canadian Bacon and all these like movies that supposedly sucked, like Who's Harry Crumb, and to me they didn't suck because they're cult classics now. And the more movies that he did, like Delirious and stuff,
Yeah.
because they're just more movies that I can watch of him now that he's gone and like
Right.
appreciate John Candy. I just love John Candy
Well, see,
and like
that's the
Rick
thing.
Moranis and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, you loved what he does. Then there's other people. Oh, he sucks. It all depends on who you are and what your tastes
Dude,
are.
yeah, I can't stand critics because there's so many critics out there that like they'll try to manipulate your thought process. And I'm like, I've never been manipulated in my thought process.
Exactly. Hey, Dragon, how's it going?
Yo, Dragon, what's up, man?
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
wasn't he, dude? I love John Candy.
Typical. The same thing. Food critics too say, "Oh, this is such as a." Think, what are they nuts? This was fantastic.
Yeah, exactly.
So not everybody's taste is the same,
Mm-hmm.
and it goes for any music, movies, anything. A lot of the movies. Oh, those were like terrible. One prime example: Maximum Overdrive.
Yeah,
They got beat up so bad, and I thought that was an awesome movie.
yeah, Laura. I'm looking over to my right. Not 3 feet away. Guess what's on DVD sitting over here?
Maximum Overdrive.
You bet your bottom dollar.
Loved it. I loved that truck.
I love that movie. Yes, planes, planes, and automobiles. Love that freaking movie. I guess what's sitting, Jaffo. Guess what's sitting not 3 feet away from me on DVD.
Same movie. So
Yep, that movie.
See what I'm saying? A lot of them, they used to beat them up. It just depends if you like that actor or not.
What?
Still tired.
Still tired to a point from the weekend working.
Work the haunt. Oh, okay, yeah. So he's slowly coming alive. He's alive. He's alive.
Spaceballs. I can't breathe in this thing.
I know.
I'm a Mog, half man, half dog. Guess what's not sitting 3 feet away from me on DVD? I'm not kidding you when I'm saying that. Like I'm. So one thing you guys like, if you don't know who I am, like I tell the truth. Like I wouldn't make that up. I swear to you that DVD is sitting over there, right there, 3 feet away from me.
Awesome movie.
I think I have every John Candy movie.
What the hell was the other one? Oh God, which I thought was hilarious.
English movie Guide to the Galaxy or
Oh, with the space herpes?
no. That's Ice Pirates.
Yeah, dude, that movie's so
Loved
freaking funny.
that.
What was that? Oh, it was a space herpes.
Space
Oh, what?
herpes.
A space herpes.
Herpes.
Uncle Buck. Yes, I have
Yeah.
Uncle Buck too. That's sitting over there.
What the hell was it? Something to the Guide to the
a guide
Galaxy.
to the yes.
And the part where they're running through the field and the giant fly swatters come out of the ground.
Yeah.
I never laughed so freaking hard.
Hitchhiker's Guide to the
That's it.
Galaxy.
Yeah.
That's it. Yes.
Love that movie.
Wagons East, Leanne, was his last movie. He died right after they made that movie. Yes. John died right after that. He died in Arizona, the house that he rented while filming. He died in that house.
Oh boy.
Yep. He was having heart troubles. He was actually having heart attacks on the set.
I didn't know it.
He
Or
thought
ignoring it.
he knew he was having them, but he was insured and he didn't want the insurance company to know. And he was telling the other actor that he was in, he was like, oh, don't let them know. Don't let them know. I was just watched the documentary. If anybody's interested, watch the documentary on it.
See, that's
Animal House. Yep.
ridiculous that they just put themselves into jeopardy like that.
Yeah. And he was such a sweet guy. If you guys watch that, watch some of the interviews he did with people asking him about his weight. It really pissed me off, man. He would do these interviews, and could you imagine going out onto these like Good Morning America or whatever, and
Right.
say you're gonna go like do an interview about a new movie that you made, okay? And you go out and say you you're overweight or you're underweight, or pretend you have like a big grotesque growth on your face.
All right.
And it has nothing to do with your movie, okay? Now imagine the interviewer. It doesn't say you have 3 legs, okay? It doesn't matter. You're there to promote your movie. You come out and then the interviewer starts asking you about your 3rd leg or the growth on your face or whatever it is.
Right.
Okay. They start asking him about his weight.
Yeah.
And they're making a light of it as if
well, they're making fun of him publicly.
They're talking about his weight, and you could see the hurt and the pain in John's face. He goes, oh, I don't seem to have a problem with it. And he goes, do you have a problem with it? And they're like, oh no. And he's like, oh, well, it just seems like you have a problem with it.
Right.
And I turned to my wife and I said, why would you ask him that? I'm so upset right now that somebody would ask, this is like 1990-ish or so.
Right.
And he's over there talking about his movie. And then they bring up his freaking weight. And I'm like, how freaking rude.
That.
Yeah, it is rude. Hey, Goth Gal, how's it going? Good morning. Good morning. So yeah, 42 is the answer to the life and universe and everything. I know, it's freaking hilarious.
Yeah, Pam. So yeah, Second City Television is a Canadian show, much like a spinoff of Saturday Night Live, but it was a self-funded show. They had no backing. It was basically like a cable, like a how do I explain it? Pam knows what I'm trying to say, but yeah. And they modeled themselves like after Saturday Night Live, and it was like a cable show, like a free network show or something like that. So yeah, Second City. Yep. Hi, Feral Goth Girl. I was trying to say hi to everybody here, so sorry about that.
Yeah, Dragon. My sister has a friend who is very thin and very tall, and she gets so tired of people saying, "Gee, you need to eat a sandwich or something."
Yep, it's
She's
the same
just
thing.
Naturally thin, and he's like a trucker, and it doesn't stick. So
my father, he grew up very skinny, and I did too, and I would get the same. It's the same thing,
Yeah,
it's body shaming, really. That's the term nowadays, but that term never really. There was never really a term for somebody that was thin. So somebody say that was actually like heavy would go, oh, look at how skinny you are. You're so skinny.
right.
But you would never say to somebody that was fat, you go, look at you, you're so fat. Oh my God, look how fat you are.
Yeah, look at that fat
You would
ass.
never say that. So I remember one day, like, this was back in 1996, 95 or so. I remember I was working at a dental lab. This was before I worked with you, Laura.
Right.
I could hear these women talking about me. They're like, "Oh yeah, I know he's so skinny. Oh, he's so skinny," and
See that? It's ridiculous.
I heard them talking about, it, and I knew they were talking about it. They're like, "Yeah, I know. Oh, it's like Bill. He's so skinny. Look at it. Hey, Bill," and I go, "Yeah," and they go, how much do you weigh?" And I go, "Well, how much do you weigh, Carol?"
There you go.
Now listen to this. Carol probably weighed 280 pounds. So everybody in the room goes, ooh, and they all started laughing. All I did was ask her how much she weighed. I didn't answer her.
Right.
I didn't say how much I weighed. All I did was reverse the question.
There you go.
And she goes, oh, that was really rude of you.
So, well, you just asked me.
Exactly. So, now, then she's not talking to me anymore. I'm mean and I'm rude, but everybody thought it was freaking hilarious.
Which lab was that?
That was Dental Systems Group.
Dental Systems Group. Okay. And Carol, yeah, I think I know.
So Bondent.
Yeah, I know which Carol you're talking about. The brown noser Carol.
Yes. Used to do stain and glaze.
Yeah.
The blonde.
Yeah, she was the Joe's favorite snitch.
Yep.
Angelo used to break her balls all the time. He'd take Carol, you need a towel for her nose.
Yes.
The biggest brown noser on the planet, guys.
Yep. She was about like 5 feet tall and about just as wide.
Actually, she got in heaven because when I worked with her, she was, I'd say, maybe at 150, 60, somewhere around there.
Oh yeah, she bloomed right up.
But that's brown noser Carol.
No, I wasn't rude like Steph. All I did was just reverse the question. How much do you weigh? I said, well, Carol, how much do you weigh? And everybody went, ooh, started like laughing. And then that was really rude of you. It's like, well, you asked me how much I weighed. How much do you weigh? That's all I'm asking.
That's right. Yep. If it wasn't rude for her, then it's not rude for you.
Yeah, I don't get it. What's the problem here? We'll exchange weights in a second here. So you tell me first.
No, I never said that. I never asked anybody that question because would you care?
Yeah. What the heck, man?
All right, Bill's skinny. Okay.
Yeah.
She's fat. Who cares?
Not anymore, but I'll tell you what, that
you got your grown man body. That's what I call it.
Yeah, now I do. So
did you ever notice when everybody's younger, we were all thin, most of us, and that was like your teenager and young adult body. And then when people get to their 30s, that's when the adult body shows up.
I was probably like about $145 back then.
That's not skinny.
And then I started
with your height.
Then I started lifting weights. That's when I started lifting weights. And then I went up to like 235.
Really?
Yeah.
You didn't look that big.
I went up to 235.
He was buff.
Yeah.
He was Arnold buff.
Now I'm like 225.
So, well, you've got your adult body.
Yeah. Now I'm like 225 and it's mostly fatness.
It's mostly baked ziti.
It's mostly baked ziti. There's a lot of love cooked.
That's right. A lot of love dumped in there. A lot of love baked
into that.
I know because my husband was skinny.
Steph moves.
It went with it just goes with your height,
It's funny. I remember George when he was overweight, and then now he's like all fit.
It's just his metabolism sucks, pisses me off.
No, I don't understand. I remember he used to be big and
because he also he used to lift weights, and then when he was on, you might have caught him at the point where he was still on steroids after the brain surgery, where he ballooned right up.
No, when I was at you know, when I first met you, he was like overweight to me.
So, oh, that might have been because he was probably still lifting weights then. Um, but yeah, he was. Yeah, his fluctuates, but he never not by much. He did. He ballooned up really bad when because you're on the steroids after brain surgery, and he was poor guy would be crying pretty much. He would watch stay home because he was still recovering, and so he'd watch Food Network, and then I'd come
Oh,
home from work and have a list. Well, this is what I watched today. Great, now I got to make all this stuff. And he couldn't stop eating to the when he was in tears. He goes, I just can't stop because they got to do something.
yeah, because the steroids made him hungry.
Oh, starving.
Yeah, but at least he has a wife that could do it.
So, I filled him up.
That could make the stuff. That's the problem. See, if he didn't have a wife that could do it, he would not even watch those shows. But he was like, she could do this.
He still does it. We'll be because we got the one computer that we had, the household one that he uses. So if he screws up anything, it's his problem. And then I've got the one in the studio, and I'll be sitting here working, and then the messenger pops up on screen. He sends me a recipe, and look, check this out. Somebody's seen on Facebook.
Yeah, I'm guilty of that.
I'm thinking, okay, but not for nothing. Every time I tried a recipe on Facebook, it always tastes like shit. Oh, he heard us. Wayne heard us. He heard us talking. Oh no. Yeah, Wayne. It almost didn't happen because Restream crapped out on me. So we're on StreamYard free.
So, dude, what is the deal with that restream? What, like, why? I mean, it looks awesome. Like when you're on with it, I like it looks nice. It looks tidy. I like the backgrounds. It looks good. But what?
I was having glitching a little bit here and there, especially if I used something like with the superstar button. That I had a problem with that, so I stopped using that one and I made up a different one. And then I had the problem going live before, but then when I what it is, I set the show when I first get up, I get on here, I set it all up, and then I go take care of what I got to take up before it starts. So it could be maybe a half hour, an hour. And then when I go back on there and then hit the live one, it won't work. So I have to refresh the page and then it'll work. So then I tried that this morning and it was nothing. So like I said, I think it had something to do with either Restream itself, because I went to the main site and tried to log in from there, and it said they were having difficulties.
Yeah, I wonder if it's because they're getting so darn popular now. They're really pushing themselves. If their server is just getting bombarded,
Right.
and they can't handle it, and they're going to have to grow more with their server.
Could be.
Because I notice, like, if I'm like on YouTube or whatever, and like their feed, like, or when I see commercials,
Right.
it's all Restream commercials. And I think everybody's switching now to that platform, and maybe they can't handle it or something. I don't know.
Now the other one there, I mean, yes, has someone summoned me? Yes. Good morning, Wayne. Yeah, we were talking about tea.
What's going on, Wayne?
And everybody was beating me up that I haven't done the tea thing yet. Yeah, well, the other one is the emux there that Susan was using. And I liked what she had on hers, but that one is $5 more. So, and I'm pinching pennies here. So, and this morning I was so pissed this morning. No matter what I tried, it wasn't working. I even restarted the computer, and that didn't work. So then when I went to come back over to this, I go, well, I'm going to have to do it from StreamYard.
Yeah, I don't think it's not on your end.
So I checked it, and it's still it's $50 a month, and unless I get a corner, guys, there's just no way. Because I've never had problems in StreamYard. It's just the cost.
Yeah, and get this. I think I can stream. I think I've got it figured out now. Remember how I couldn't stream through StreamYard on my channel too?
Right.
With me and you?
Right.
So I was like, oh, I think I might be able to stream now. And then you're on StreamYard today. But I think I've got it figured out on my end now where I can stream on my channel too. through Restream, I might have it figured out. So,
Yeah,
but
it should. Yeah, well,
yeah, but I'm not able to try it today because you're not on it.
right, you're not on it. Yeah, I won't be using it again. Next time I do morning brew will be Wednesday.
Yeah.
And then I have a show Wednesday night. But hopefully it works. If not, I don't know. I might have to switch to another platform. I'm hoping it's only a glitch, and like you said, maybe it's an overload on their end.
Yeah, because I've also noticed they keep advertising also. Do you want to? What do they say? They also advertise not only doing a live show, but also to upload it, and then they'll post it to YouTube for you. So they're taking a lot of they're making it foolproof for people. Not only do you go ahead and make your video, but don't post it to YouTube, post it to Restream, and then they'll post it for you. And I'm like, well, why not just post it to YouTube on your own? They're taking a lot of guesswork out for people, but you don't have to do that. So I'm wondering if people that are like, oh, I'll just use Restream to do it. But and then so you can schedule your video through Restream and also schedule your live through Restream if you don't want to do the live. And I'm like, well, okay, that makes no sense, but whatever. So I'm just thinking their server can't handle all this new advertising that they're doing and all these new subscriptions they're getting. That might be what
it could be. Yeah, Wayne says everything seems to be glitching at the moment. It's Skynet, I tell you. Robots are taking over the world. Yeah, it ain't no joke. You're probably right. It's all this AI crap.
Uzi 9mm.
That is so scary because it's truth. You know what I mean? I know. And then Ace was mentioning about just go through stream right through
Ace.
YouTube, but I've never done a live program through YouTube. I don't know if I can have guests on through the live stream on YouTube. I have no idea.
Oh, I don't know either.
So that's something I could look into, but
yeah, and all these things.
But see, also when you pay, you pay the for the subscription, then you get all the little gadgets and get the backgrounds and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So you like to fancy up the channel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and all these things. You get all these things, that you don't get with the others, and all these things.
I'm so honored that Arnold could join us.
Yeah. Arnold, get out of here. No, I want to stay. Get out of here. No.
All right, she goes, okay, an Amazon AWS outage. Is it possible to have guests on via Discord? I don't know that either. See, these are all the things that I'd have to go do some more research and now OBS. It looks great. People have great experiences with it, and yes, it's a free service. But then again, you have to have a separate streaming platform to have guests on. So why go all through the technical crap when I could just have it all done on Restream or StreamYard? It's just already done,
Wayne, I had to kick him out of here. He's just too annoying.
But Wayne wants his autograph.
Let me back in. Wayne. Get out of here. Get.
Arnold's kicking Bill's ass.
It always turns into a fight when Arnold gets in here.
Yeah, see? That's like when you had Marty there. It's just terrible.
Oh, Marty. I had to let him go.
We miss Marty.
He's been stalking. Marty. He's been stalking the house lately.
So you got to watch it, yeah, because now when you go live, he might just show up at the garage.
I know. I get nervous about that.
He's looking in through the windows. Bill.
Yeah. He's creepy too.
Yeah,
He
he
lives a
is.
couple hours away, so that's what I got. The only thing I got going for me.
Oh, all right. So you can set up security.
Yeah, but you never know with stalkers. They'll go to any like thing they can. You know.
Oh, Wayne likes it. He says it's so cool. He likes it that Arnold's attacking you from behind.
No,
Let me in. Let me
he's sitting
in.
quietly behind me now.
Oh, there we go. He's behaving himself. You gave him a cookie?
Not for long.
Dragon goes, but Bill, I love you.
Long. Shut up, Arnold.
We love Arnold.
Yeah, he's just sitting there. La, 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 la. He's singing. He's in the timeout chair.
The timeout chair. Okay, well, that's something. Just don't drop your guard. Yeah.
See the benefit of having no camera on?
So you could do whatever you want.
It's a fantasy land.
There we go.
Yep. Yeah.
Nobody can see your Arnold face.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. 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 Would you move? But I want to talk.
Yeah. Talk. Salmon fishing. You guys are going salmon fishing? Yeah, they're running like crazy here. We didn't get an opportunity to get back up there.
Yeah, the salmon go fishing. Would you stop? Get out of here. Jeez. He's so irritating.
It sounds like the guy from Police Academy. You're talking about, what's his name there? Bobcat?
Bobcat Goldthwait.
Actually, it was kind of cool. My friend, they were telling me the last time we were up there that he actually stayed up at their place one time.
Yeah, he's from Syracuse.
I was like, oh shit, get out.
Yeah.
He goes, yeah, he was in the area and he stayed there.
Yeah, Bobcat Goldthwait, Robert Goldthwait. He went to he's from Baldwinsville, actually, area.
Really? I didn't know that.
He did an interview with on K-Rock, and he was talking about how he used to go snowmobiling in like the Whitesboro area and stuff like that, in Utica area.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
On K-Rock.
With Bill Keeler.
Yeah. Oh God, Bill Keeler.
Yeah, remember Bill Keeler?
Yeah.
He's got I think he's got
He's
a
still
YouTube
around.
channel. Yeah, does he? What is he doing now?
I think he's still doing radio.
Yeah, I think so too. Is he on the talk? He's on 570, I think.
Oh, I don't know.
I think he's on AM radio.
I haven't heard him in a while. But I used to, yeah, he was funny to listen to.
Yeah, I did a commercial for him.
Did you? Cool.
Yeah, I did a video commercial, a TV commercial for him.
Everybody used to pound on him. I thought he was funny. He was fair.
Yeah, I used to call into his show every week. They wanted me to call in, so I'd call in every morning.
Hi, it's Bill.
I did. I would call because I would get into Dental Systems Group at 6 o'clock in the morning, and I would call once a week. They were like, "Hey, can you call in every morning or once a week?" So I'd call in once a week.
And did you do your voices for him?
I would do sometimes I'd do some characters and stuff and make that's how it started. I would kind of crank them.
Right.
Yeah. So I'd call their morning show.
Bill worked really hard back in those days.
Yeah. Yeah. Dude, I opened up the lab.
You'd punch in and then go on call radio shows.
I did. Yeah. It was fun.
They never rated you. It's Bill from Dental Systems Group.
But me and LB, we won. This was in 1991, I think. We won a radio show. We had to win. We had to write a song. It was a song about Bill Keeler.
Okay.
And I wrote a song and perform it. We recorded it, and out of like 100 people or so that sent in like cassette tapes, and the prize was $100 and a karaoke machine,
Oh, cool.
and I won.
Oh, that's cool.
So they called us in the morning show, and
you guys
so
had to sing it.
they played the cassette tape on air,
Oh,
and they interviewed us in the morning and stuff. So I won the karaoke machine and the $100.
oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
There you go. You're right, Jay. And that's working hard at hardly working. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, actually, so everybody started coming in at 7:30. So like from like for like an hour and a half, I hardly worked. But I actually got the lab up and running though, like turned the compressor on, like I cleaned out the vents, like the I had to like they had this huge vacuum unit. We were just talking about one of those,
Right.
like I had to like de-dust it and all that stuff. So like there wasn't like really a lot to do, but yeah, I had to like get the ovens up and running, like the big burnout ovens and stuff.
Right.
So it was kind of like I had a little bit of downtime, so I'd call in. So yeah.
See, I loved it. That's why I like going to the lab early, because that was kind of like your time to get yourself ready for the day. And it was nobody else was there. Yeah, I used to show up early too and then turn everything on.
Yep, and then get the coffee going and stuff like that. And there was only one other lady that would come in for shipping and receiving, but like the building was huge, so like she was in like on the other side. So like I would know that she came in. You hear like the buzzer go off, but like I was on the other side of the building, so like I was like on an office phone.
You were on the new building, right?
Yes. Yep.
Yeah. I was over on the one that was on Whitesville Street.
Yeah, I started out there though on Cherry Street.
Yeah.
Yep, I started out there though, and then we moved to the new one. So
yeah, I never made it to the new one. I ended up working with Mike and them. Laura, I advise everyone to watch Bristol. It wouldn't come out. Hello. The Haunted Bridge, so funny. Watching grown men jump and run faster than Carlos. Oh, well, I was just making fun of him with Ryan's Blue Man suit. I'm telling you, that's freaking hilarious. That is the silliest sleeping bag I've ever seen. Don't forget the stone's throw from fishing. Yeah, it is the season, salmon fishing. But yeah, it's great. So so you've got Saturday coming up. You have live music on for Saturday.
Oh yeah, sorry about that. I was sneezing.
I know you were sleeping.
I was sneezing actually. I had my volume turned down. Excuse me. Sorry. Say that again. I'm sorry.
See, Saturday you have a live music coming.
Yes, I'm sorry. 8:00 Eastern Standard Time. I'm gonna do some live music on the guitar.
Nice.
So join me if you guys can.
So I'd go hang out for that.
Yeah.
I've got. Let's see what I've got. Of course, Morning Brew Wednesday morning.
Thanks, Wayne.
And then I've got for Wednesday, I've got Bristol Paranormal Hunters UK Wednesday evening, guys.
Sweet.
That's going to start at 5 so that the UK crowd can come and hang with us. And it's not, a god awful hour.
Wait, what time, Laura?
It's going to be at 5:00 Eastern time. When I have anybody on from the UK, I always move the time up.
And sorry, what day?
So it's this Wednesday.
Oh, okay.
Because if I do it at 7:00, then it's like almost midnight for them guys.
Yeah, it's 1,000,000,000 o'clock for them.
Yeah. So then it's we're going to. At 5 our time, it'll be 10 their time, so it's a decent hour.
Yeah,
my
thanks,
live time has changed, by the way. Pomp 9 p.m. As don't want to miss the podcast, monkey. Oh, okay. And yes, I will send you the link, sir. I usually send it an hour before I start the show. This way, nothing gets screwed up. Hopefully, fingers crossed that it works in Restream. If not, then we'll be doing it on the StreamYard. I'll just have to use what I can while I got it. Um, yes, Wayne's hoping that Bill is feeling better.
Yeah, I'm getting there, man. I appreciate it. It's been a friggin' month. I'm on antibiotics now, and uh, I feel it's like working.
That's good. That's a plus.
Yeah,
Yes, and Halloween is coming. We are days away, guys. Days away. And yeah, the next Wednesday, yeah, will be the Halloween show. And that's going to be starting at 3:00 Eastern Standard Time because the girls want to film out through the streets of Salem. And so we don't want to wait till it's too dark. So we'll just be, God knows how long we'll be on, but hopefully it'll be fun and everybody will hang out for that. But that's the only thing you got going on, Bill. Nothing else extra. Just the Saturday show.
yeah. I don't know if I'm gonna do any. I might do some lives during the week, but if I do, they'll be spontaneous because I do have to get into the garage and do some things. Like I have a wheel bearing and rear brakes I got to do on the wife's Subaru, and I also have rear brakes to do on my Jeep. So I might, if I do, it'll be one of those spontaneous ones, guys, that aren't planned. So keep an eye out for that. But let me preface Saturday's one. It's kind of a big deal for me. Like I'm not like the strongest guitar player, especially solo wise, but there's going to be like mistakes that are made. So definitely come check it out so you can watch the mistakes and like go, he sucks. But so yeah,
you said that the last time and it was fine.
That's the thing of it, man, is like the human element. I'm like willing to like put it out there and just show like that I'm like willing to try and put it out there, and I'm practicing and trying to get better. Like I haven't played like since like 1999 and 2000, like really put my heart and soul into playing guitar. So I'm really trying again, and geez, it's like the older you get, like things just don't like want to kick in, like arthritis and stuff.
Arthritis kicks. That's why I'm not going to start up doing it again. Because
yeah, dude, it's just
my fingers aren't going to work.
Yeah, it's just like I'm like thinking I gotta like get some wristbands or something on and stuff, and like even like the skin on my it's like getting raw. Like I'm like I like have to take some time off, and then I'm like, well, if I take time off, I'm getting rusty. But yeah, hopefully you guys will like show up and stuff.
Well,
and
come and hang.
Yeah, and my mods too. I could really use some help. Like if you guys aren't busy, like because I don't know. Last time I had some like real a-holes in there, and so I won't be able to look at the chat if there's like a-holes. And like you guys, like Sage, Laura, and like Steph and Pinky. Like I give you guys free range to get rid of the people that you think are like, just get rid of them. You don't need my permission. Yeah, you don't need my permission to like get rid of them.
Get him.
Yeah. Because I don't care. Like hide them from my channel, even. Like I don't give a crap. I don't need like any toxic people in there.
Yeah,
so.
no, I just get rid of them.
Yeah,
even when my drums gets rough on the wrist. Yeah, I'm sure it does.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's mostly my left because my left's the one that's doing most of it. But it's getting better. How about you, Laura? So you got your thing. I think you already said what you got going on.
Right. Got the morning show on Wednesday evening, Bristol Paranormal Hunters. So hopefully you guys come hang out with us. Those guys are a riot. I love them. They're good at what they do, but they're also fantastic to watch. It's really fun. Otherwise, yeah, I'll just be working on going over some audio footage from the other day and some photographs. So I'll be putting out some photographs. We didn't hang out too long because there was actually several cemeteries that they were supposedly buried in. So, and we're not familiar with, and it's actually not in Waterville. It's in Springfield.
Yeah.
So trying to find that, so that's how we spent the day yesterday.
Is it off of 20?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was pretty interesting. I got some good shots. So I just got to go over the photos and see if I caught anything. But
dude, it was so friggin' windy yesterday.
It was. So that's why I'm thinking my audio is going to be a bust. But I'll see. Now that it's going to be quieter around here today, I'll go over it again and listen. But yeah, pretty windy. And then I had a second recording that I just checked on quick before I shut everything down. And holy shit, it made me jump out of my seat. I'm like, what the hell's that noise? The recorder didn't shut off. So I had it in the case. And then I put it in my camera bag and I had it zipped up. And you could hear all this noise going on. And what it was is it was still recording. So it recorded me putting it in the tin, putting it back in the bag. You hear the zipper of the bag. Then you hear George. Blah, 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 blah.
Oh, yeah.
I said, oh my God, that stupid thing was recording all that time.
That's funny.
But it's an amazing recorder because it picks up everything. That's why I love it.
This just an audio one, or is it the camera one too?
It's no, it's just the audio, the digital recorder.
And what'd you use for your camera?
So
the one you bought from your friend?
Yeah, the one I bought from Joseph's girlfriend.
Oh, okay, good.
So that's a good one. The other ones I have them. And then I got the little GoPro thing there, but I still got to figure out how that one works exactly, because you got to change the adjustment for video to still shots, and it's an on-screen thing. I got to figure it out because I was going to use that last time and I couldn't figure out how to do the video on that one because it's a new camera to me. It's one that Joseph had, and he gave it to me. Let's see. Thank you. And also we'll sort out the photo and stuff for your magazine. When do you need it by? I need it by the 25th, Sean, for the magazine. Yeah. If anybody has anything they want to submit, send it to rawparanormal8@gmail.com.
Yeah. 5 days, Sean.
So you've got 5 days to get stuff in. And that's another thing. I've got to work on the magazine. I'm a little behind. So I got to get that stuff in. So if you want your stories or your pictures or whatever.
Story of your life, right?
Your recipes, whatever, just send it in so we can get that magazine out for November. Also, let's see what else I got going on. Just the usual, guys. So putting the show out there for you, enjoying your company, and just please subscribe to everybody in the chat. If you're not, please do check them all out. And the usual bells and whistles, the like button, and all that fun stuff that makes YouTube keep us going.
Yeah.
Check out the merch. Can't wait till Bill gets some merch stuff going. But I've got some fun stuff on there. I've got the Brew Crew stuff on there as well. If you guys are interested, everything helps support the show, guys. We need the support.
I was asked about that. I said I think I'm gonna just wait till I get like monetized till I do merch.
Yeah, it's fun. I have a ball making it, and it's and you've helped me out with stuff with it too. So has Carla, and it's great. It's fun to make the stuff up. And I actually had one sale. Yay! Somebody bought a mug.
Yeah, who bought that mug?
Oh,
sorry, I put you on the spot.
I can't remember right offhand.
Yeah, but it was somebody special. I know.
It was. And I was just, like somebody gave me $1 million. I was like, yeah, oh my God, somebody bought one.
Yeah. It's always awesome. It's like getting like your first 3 subs. You're like subscribers. You're like, oh, dude, that's awesome.
Oh, yay. So,
I mean, not that I would know, not that I have merch or something, but
it is. It was a big deal. It was like, oh my God, I don't believe it. Somebody actually bought one. So,
and that's the other thing too. Like, I don't want to like just go into like merch willy-nilly. Like I want to like create something special too. So that's kind of like, I just don't have time between like trying to do what I'm doing. And then I want to like sit down and really like come up with something nice, or cool, or I don't know. I don't know if that makes sense, but like, that's kind of like why I haven't really sat down. It's kind of like you with the tea.
Right. You want it to be special.
Yeah, I haven't sat down and really got
it was special. Every time I made up something, it was really neat, and I liked the way it come out. And then when I started doing the Brew Crew thing, I'm thinking, they would be cool to have a Brew Crew.
Yeah, I like that.
Cops and whatever and all of that, and so I had fun doing that. So it's
yeah. I haven't gotten the teapot out and the saucers and all that stuff.
Yeah. Just got to get it all out.
Yeah.
So as Jeff would say, buy my shit. So
yep.
No pressure, guys. It's up to you. It's there if you want it. It is what it is.
Yeah, it's inexpensive, man.
Well, yeah, this the place that I'm going through now. Much better.
And tell the folks what you have. You have
Oh my god, choking to
dunce
death from one.
caps,
Well, yeah, I got ball caps, I got
Ball-
knit caps,
bulb
got
head wigs,
hoodies, sweatshirts, t-shirts,
lollipops.
sweatpants, the coffee mugs. I've got the water bottles, which I love the water bottles. I know there's a
Butt
few.
cheek
Oh,
implants.
there's a few other things. I just threw it out there and did a bunch of different things just in case somebody was in for certain specific things. So it'll be cool.
Yeah.
Bill, you should try and do something with Laura's guests from last week, the Spirit Coffee Girls. Yeah, we were talking about them. Hey, Julie, were you lurking, Julie?
Yeah, Julie's a lurker because she'll do that on mine, and I don't even know she's there, and I think it's awesome.
I appreciate the lurkers.
Again, I sound like, why do I do that? I sound like Christopher Walken.
Yeah.
Julie is there, and she's there.
You're channeling him.
She's lurking, and then I don't even know it, and I wish she would say something, and it's like I don't even know she's there. That's a terrible Christopher Walken impression. I know.
I got to work on it for next time.
I know. I can't.
You're sick. That's what's he's under the weather. It's
Julie, you're there, and I didn't even know. It's
just sick Christopher Walken.
It's my sick Christopher Walken.
Christopher Walken with bronchitis.
Julie, she was there lurking in the darkness, and I didn't even know she was there. And then she finally came out, and I didn't even know she was there. And finally she said, "Take care, everyone." Oh, geez, never mind. Yeah. What is that? was you blowing your nose?
No, it was.
Oh, is that clapping?
That's applause for your Christopher Walken.
Hey, you finally got it working?
No, this is on the StreamYard. They offer sound effects now.
Oh. Well, that's amazing.
I mean, we could have, did.
Was that a boing?
It was a bounce. Oh, here's heart.
Julie.
Oh, you make my heart pitter patter, Bill.
It's Christopher Walken and Arnold had a baby. Well, hi, I'm Christopher Walken's baby.
Wayne says he thought it sounded more like Woody Allen. Oh God, Jesus.
Well, yeah, because it's crazy. I'm glad that I'm really glad there's no camera on because I look like I don't know.
He looks like a weirdo.
Yeah, trying to get this voice out.
Hey guys, it was fun. Thanks, Bill, for joining.
Yeah, all right.
Bill, all right, now get dressed. It's time for us to leave.
Yeah, you look. By the way, I'm looking over at you. You look wonderful.
Oh, thank you.
What are you gonna wear today?
I think I'll just go naked all day.
Yeah, me too.
All right.
Great. What do you think of this right here?
Woo! Hey, now watch it.
Wait, I'm gonna twirl this thing around. Ooh! I hit the microphone. Ooh! Ow! I hit myself in the face with it. Sorry, guys. Laura, let me slap your face. I'm gonna slap your face with this. What do you think of that?
Okay, it took a turn for for the kinky. We're gonna leave you guys with all of that. So everybody have a great day, and we'll catch you later.
Bye.
Bye-bye.